What's good? What's good, everybody? We are doing all signs, their feelings for you. Going from Aries right down to Pisces. I hope everybody is doing good. I just got to see where this camera's at. And then we're going to get started. But what's good, AM? Justice Rising. All right. Going from Aries right down to Pisces. See what your person's feelings are. Hey, what are we doing here? Unique got juice. Queen Aries. Yellow pack. All right. What do we have for Aries? Aries. One more. What is Aries person's feelings for the Aries? Universe, spirits, and guides. What is Aries person's feelings? 3 shuffles. What's good, Sonia? Hello. All right, Aries. Let's see what's going on with you guys. So in their feelings, 7 of Wands in reverse, how they're viewing you. 4 of Wands in reverse, and action they plan on taking 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So Aries, this is someone in their feelings, 7 of Wands in reverse. This is someone that is starting to feel like they have some type of disadvantage to some degree. They're dealing with a lot of self-doubt. They may feel like I want to say like missed an opportunity to some extent. The 7 of Wands in reverse can feel like they almost failed to protect or failed to show up for you, failed to stand up for you, something of that nature. It's like this person may be in a space of feeling kind of dumb or lacking lacking the confidence to fight for the situation. They're dealing with a lot of self-doubt. Let's just put it that way. They're a little bit unsure here whether this is something worth fighting for or not. And I also feel like that's somewhat self-derived, where they're dealing with a lot of insecurities within themselves or feeling like they already messed up to some degree. Why the 7 of Wands in reverse? The Ace of Wands. And the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, Aries, this person feels as though they got themselves wrapped up with people that you were not cool with. It's kind of what this feels like. This is someone that feels like they don't have the advantage here, or they failed to stand up for you, or they may have been associated with people that were almost... 3 of Pentacles in reverse can be like people that are not on your team, people that may even be trying to make your life worse to some degree, something of that nature. And even though there's a lot of attraction and passion for you, this person may feel like they made things worse by associating with the wrong people, whatever that means for you. And even if it's a new thing, it's almost like they feel like they made a bad first impression, or they feel like they messed things up and now they're dealing with a lot of doubt. Again, the 7 of Wands in reverse can be like a feeling like they feel like they failed to protect you, or failed to stand up for you, or failed to take the high road in something. And it stemmed from some type of daring activity or initiation, or associating themselves with people that were not really, that you wasn't cool with is what I want to say. Something like that, like they made things worse. They could feel like they made things worse by not really being a team player or not being cooperative. But there was some type of daring approach this person took that makes them feel like they made things worse. That now you're not really willing to cooperate with them or get on the same page with them because of people they're associated with, or something that they did to make things worse. Or even because of their lack of cooperation from the get-go. How they're viewing you, 4 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Wands in reverse, not really content with some type of outcome. They may feel like there's a lot going well for you, but you're kind of keeping it to yourself. Like the 4 of Wands in reverse can be like, you know, celebrating on your own, or like a private celebration, you know, privately celebrating something. They may feel like you're not really welcoming them as well. I feel like this person is seeing you in a space in your life, Aries, where you're not really settled. You're not settled, or you're having a hard time settling. They may feel like there's some aspect in your life that you're discontent with, but you're kind of keeping that to yourself. Why the 4 of Wands in reverse? with the Knight of Wands, Four of Cups in reverse, and the Star in reverse, Seven of Pentacles. So on a personal level, Aries, there's some type of investment or something that you're kind of persevering on when it comes to something that you're passionate about or excited about. And this person may see you in a space in your life where you're seizing opportunities to take action on things that you're passionate about. But they also feel like there's something going on in your life, in your home life, in your family life, or there's something you're not really content with that has you almost celebrating or keeping your investments, keeping your excitement to yourself is kind of what this feels like. They may also feel like you're in a very, you're very action oriented right now in your life. But again, they feel like you're keeping something to yourself. Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you, they may feel like you're very focused on your health or getting more active, something of that nature. They may feel like you have a lot of inner trust right now supporting you. And I feel like this person is seeing you dealing with some type of disappointment because something that didn't really work out the way you had hoped. They may feel like you're dealing with some confrontation within a family or within your living situation as well, or community. But they feel like you're very gung-ho about still seizing opportunities where they lie in your control, persevering on personal investments. They may feel like you have no interest, Aries, to go back to the past, whatever that means for you, or they feel like you have no interest to invest into them because of something that humiliated you or made you feel like they have ill will towards you. So they feel like you're kind of, very focused on being action oriented when it comes to your personal investments, but even the things that are going well for you, they feel like you're keeping that to yourself. Okay. So action this person plans on taking is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse for action this person plans on taking. That's not a whole lot of effort. Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like, and the Empress. Oh, that's way too many, guys. One more. And the Tower. I don't know. I feel like this person, Aries, feels like they ruined their reputation with you and they don't really know how to get it back. And they may feel like there was some type of attempt to receive your support, but it didn't really go the way they were hoping. So I feel like this person is just choosing to leave things be or let the Tower fall. Whoever this person is, Aries, they do feel like they have or already made some type of opportunity or created an opportunity to receive support from you or to feel some type of nurturing energy from you, but they feel like it's not really working out in their favor because of something that tainted their reputation with you, and they kind of lost motivation to try, to be quite frank. So I feel like this is someone that is letting the Tower fall, essentially. And if you are in a space where you're growing or you're doing well or you're nurturing something in your life, it is causing a bit of a shitstorm for this person. Like it's causing a lot of I don't want to say that they hate that you're doing well, but they may be entering like a destructive pattern or destructive ways to some degree, because they feel like you're beautiful. They're seeing you as someone that is, you're coming so far despite something, whether that had to do with them or not. And it is causing some destructive energies, but I don't see them really directly trying to actively work on their reputation with you. I don't know. I feel like this person lost motivation. For some of you, Aries, this person lost motivation because they feel like you're supported by someone else. Okay. So it's almost like they feel like it would be that much more work to try. Like they don't see you in a very vulnerable space because they feel like you're supported by someone else, or even if that's your mother, or even if that's someone in your life that's very nurturing, very supportive, providing some level of abundance, or there's something in your life that's providing you some level of abundance, and they feel like, well, what am I going to do for Aries? It's like they don't even feel comfortable approaching you. I don't know. What is Aries' feelings for this person? Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords. You still keep your eye on this person, for sure. But you're way too scared to be vulnerable with this person. You may not trust this person. You may feel like this person would use your vulnerability against you. You do spy on them, though. You think negatively on this person because of something that's been uncovered. And I feel like you're either avoiding escalating conflict with the situation because of something you know. There's something that's very clear about this person or about the situation. But you think very negatively on this person. You may feel like this person gossips about you, and that just irritates you. Or you feel like they talk about you, like they're cool with you. I don't know. There's a lot of irritation going on. But you do spy on them, but I feel like you're spying on them in a negative way. Like not in a way of like, oh, are they in love with me? It's more of, what are they saying? It's that type of spying. So, I don't know. There's too much negative thinking in your energy or there's too much stress, too much fear of escalating conflict. You're not really in your feelings. You could be dealing with a Taurus. We also have Aquarius, Leo, Aries, and Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Taurus. Hey, Karma Boo, Karma and Tarot. I wonder, why do I feel so clammy? Yeah. All right. What do we have for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides? What is Taurus's person's feelings? 4 shuffles. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? 2 more. Hey, Mr. Bowers. Good vibes to you as well. All right. 3 shuffles. What is Taurus's person's feelings for the Taurus? And their feelings, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, how they're seeing you, 7 of Cups. Action they plan on taking, 7 of Pentacles. All right, so in this person's feelings, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like this person doesn't really trust your motives wholeheartedly, or there's a lot of insecurities, jealousy. This person may be feeling some type of jealousy or insecurities in general in this situation. Why the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Three of Wands in reverse, 9 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. Oh boy. Well, Taurus, this is someone that is not really trusting your motives, or they feel manipulated a little bit. This person may feel manipulated, and it's because of some type of failed attempt that has them thinking worst case scenario or thinking negatively on something that they perceive to be a betrayal. This is someone that feels like this is someone that wasn't expecting a betrayal from you. Like they thought they had it in the bag with you, or they thought you were in love with them. This is someone that is dealing with some type of jealousy, insecurity. They may feel like they're seeing a lot on social media too. When it comes to maybe people that you're dating, they are seeing you as someone that has options. Okay. I feel like this person wasn't expecting to feel this deeply, for one, about the situation. Like they wasn't expecting to still be hung up on you, to still be thinking about you. And on top of that, they don't really have a whole lot of hope that you're going to be back around. And now they're kind of jealous. For those of you where you were involved with this person, they wasn't expecting you to move on so quick. Or it's like they thought they had it in the bag with you. This person thought they had it in the bag with you. This is someone that's feeling jealous or manipulated. Or if you have moved on really quickly, it's making them feel manipulated. I don't know, I feel like this person wasn't expecting, if it's a newer thing and it's not that deep, they just wasn't expecting to be this, like they wasn't expecting to be up in their head about you like this. But it's like there's too much worst case scenario thinking. It's like they're feeling like you would hurt them, or they feel like they have so much insecurities when it comes to the situation. They're not really expecting a comeback round, or they're not really expecting a message from you. It's like they feel like they're not expecting anything from you. But it's like they are stressing about you. And if you were involved with this person, they wasn't expecting you to be the person that hurt them. They wasn't expecting that. And now they feel manipulated. Okay? And they may be perceiving you to be someone that hurt them or betrayed them. And if it's a newer energy, this is someone that feels insecure in the situation. They don't really trust your motives, but they're also thinking they're way too nervous that you're going to hurt them or backstab them or something like that. I do feel like they're stressed because you may have walked away. Like if it's a newer energy, they're not really expecting to hear from you, but for some reason that stresses them out. So I don't know if this is someone that you showed up in their inbox a lot, something like that, and now they're not really hearing from you, and now they're thinking worst case scenario. But I don't know, this person is insecure. And if you've been dealt with this person, they feel manipulated by you and they wasn't expecting that, or they feel like, damn, I never expected it to hurt this much. You know what I'm saying? So how they view you is a 7 of Cups. So they're seeing you as someone that's got options. They see you as someone that's got options. Why the 7 of Cups? Oh, the 8 of Cups and the Strength in reverse. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not going to lie with you, Taurus. This person sees you. If you've dealt with this person before, they may feel like you're a bit emotional. Like they may feel like you're a bit of a player. Someone that doesn't care about how insensitive you're being. Someone that may lack loyalty or lack, like you don't care. Like this person feels like you don't care because you have options. They may feel like you walked away because of something that angered you, but in the same sense, they feel like there's some type of self-denial energy there to avoid your own issues, okay? Like, for example, maybe something small made you mad, and now you're justifying being a terrible person because of that, okay? Or if this is a newer energy, this is someone that sees you emotionally unavailable because you have options, and they don't really see you as someone that is wanting to conclude some type of phase in your life. Like they're not really like they see you as a little bit of a loose cannon, okay, when it comes to love. Like you're not overly committal. They're not seeing you as someone that's emotionally available. They may low-key, Taurus, see you as someone that may be emotionally immature. Well, like you can't be bothered. Like they may see you as someone that can't be bothered, like you lack tolerance. And because you have so many options available to you, whether that's in life or love or whatever, they're seeing you as someone that can't be bothered. Like you may lack tolerance a little bit. They may also feel like if you were involved with this person or dating this person, they may feel like you walked away because of something that triggered you or angered you or something that made you feel inadequate. But the way you're doing it is making this person feel like you're emotionally immature. Like, for example, if you were dating this person for a while and you're already in a relationship within a month or something like that, they may feel like you're emotionally mature or avoiding issues of your own feelings of inadequacy. And it's kind of that energy, like they're seeing you as someone that can't be bothered. On a personal level, they do see you as someone that's quite optimistic. Like you're a go-getter, you're open-minded. They may, but in the same sense, they feel like, I don't know, this person doesn't see you as the most loyal. Like there's an aspect where you lack tolerance or compassion. Like you're on some type of high right now, and not necessarily in a negative way. Like you may see you on some type of high right now where you're very focused on going after your dream. That where you're having a hard time focusing on love or refining your focus, something like that. So action this person plans on taking. We do have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, waiting. I don't know. Let's see. Why the Seven of Pentacles? What is this person waiting on? They're definitely waiting on something. That's the Judgment and the Five of Cups. This is someone that's waiting on an apology. So this is someone that does want a second chance, Taurus, but I'm just going to be real with you. I don't see this person being the one that initiated. They're waiting. This is someone that is waiting on a second chance. They do miss you. And it kind of feels, Taurus, like someone that, or they're waiting on an opportunity. Okay, if it's a newer energy, this is someone that is just waiting on an opportunity. But if you've dealt with this person, this is someone that does miss you, but they may not have really recognized how much feelings they had for you until you were gone. Because again, you were dealing with someone that wasn't really expecting to even be this stressed about the situation. And I feel like this person is waiting for a call, waiting for an apology for some of you. Just give me one more. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords. So I don't see you getting any honesty from this person. They do miss you. They're keeping an eye on you, but they're waiting for you to initiate something. If it's a newer energy, they're just waiting on an opportunity, because whatever they're seeing on your social media or whatever it may be, it makes them feel left out. Like they feel like left out about in regards to what you got going on. So, because I do feel like this person is spying on you, but they feel left out. I don't know. I feel like you're dealing with someone that needs some type of like validation, or they're waiting on an opportunity for a second chance, or they're waiting on an apology. They're keeping their eye on you. But they do want an opportunity. For those of you where it wasn't that deep, again, this is someone that feels left out about in regards to what you got going on. They may feel like you're intentionally leaving them out of something, and it makes them feel like, okay, I need to wait for an invite, or I need to wait for Taurus to notice me, something like that. They're being very strategic when it comes to how they're approaching it. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? Oh, the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay, one more. Taurus's feelings for this person. Four of Cups in reverse. High Priestess in reverse. So I don't know, you do have emotions for this person, or this person inspires you, but there's also some sentence. I don't feel like you trust your own desires when it comes to this person, either because you feel like they're a missed opportunity. You may feel like this person is a missed opportunity. There is emotion here. Or you feel like this person is seizing other opportunities. But it's like, I feel like you're giving your support to try to move on from the situation some way, somehow, because you don't trust your own desires. Why? Ace of Cups in reverse. You may feel like this person is bitter with you. You may feel like this person is bitter with you, or already rejected an offer, or you feel like it's one-sided. You feel like you're not getting a whole lot of expression from this person, which leaves you to believe that they're either bitter with you, or something's one-sided, something of that nature. So it makes you feel like you need to tend to your own emotional needs in this time. I don't know. You do have feelings for this person, though. So, I don't know, Six of Pentacles. But you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Leo and Pisces. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, Gemini. That you make me feel. What's that Michael Jackson song? The Way You Make Me Feel, or whatever. That's like the song that gives me the Queen of Cups. But it's like you don't trust it. All right, what do we have for Gemini? What is Gemini's person's feelings for the Gemini? 4 shuffles. What is Gemini's person's feelings? 2 more. For the Gemini. Three shuffles. Ooh, okay. Emperor and their feelings. How they're seeing you, 8 of Swords in reverse. Action, this person plans on taking, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Emperor, I love the Emperor, but I don't really like it in the feelings aspects. Okay, so in their feelings, we do have the Emperor. So that's someone, didn't you guys get this last time? Or was it someone else? I don't know, that's someone that's trying to control themselves. They may feel like they need to be responsible in the situation, or they may feel responsible. I don't know. I got to clarify the Emperor. Why the Emperor for this person's feelings? They may feel like they have the power or authority to help you. Okay. Or they may feel like they're your boss, so they have to be responsible. I don't know. Why the Emperor for their feelings? The 3 of Wands in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Wands. Oh my dear. So Gemini, this is someone that feels like they have to control themselves because they're not really expecting you to come back around. On top of that, there's something that is causing them to feel abandoned, or they feel like you just don't care. I don't know. This is someone that feels out in the cold or abandoned or something of that nature. And it is causing either a lot of anger, or there's elements where they are potentially jealous, or they feel like there's competition, something of that nature. But it's like they're trying to control themselves. For some of you, they may feel like that's the only place their power lies, in, you know, their position. Or the Emperor is someone that has, you know, it's like it could be a businessman, businesswoman, or something like that. It's like this is someone that feels like the only power they have is in their position, or in the way they are perceived by you, something of that nature. Because they've first of all, they're not really expecting anything, and on top of that, they feel abandoned. So, or they feel like they're gonna be abandoned. So it's like they feel like they need to kind of boss up or suit up a little bit, because they feel like talking to you, Gemini, isn't gonna do anything, you know, or they feel like, I don't know how to explain that. I hope you guys know what I mean. They feel like the only power they have with you is how you perceive them. You know what I mean? Or how you, or maybe maybe what they can offer you too. The Emperor can be someone that really shows up. It's like a lot of people depend on them, someone that can be depended on. And it's like they may feel like there's something here where I don't know. I feel like this person is trying to present themselves as someone that you can depend on, because they feel like that's the only way in, because they feel like you abandoned them, potentially because they're already not good enough, or because of some type of argument, conflict, something like that. So they're trying to take a responsible or reasonable approach, and they're definitely controlling their emotions, because they feel like giving into the situation emotionally won't do anything because you already abandoned them. Okay. I hope that makes sense. It could be someone, like I said, a boss, or someone that feels like they have some type of control or authority in the situation. So how they're seeing you is the 8 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the 8 of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse is someone that sees a situation clearly. Can be someone that's standing up to someone, or they're freeing themselves from a situation, or they're just like avoiding being manipulated, victimized, something like that. Why the Eight of Swords in reverse? So they're seeing you as someone that sees something clearly with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, Ten of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So they may feel like you see something clearly, Gemini, in regards to them not being on the same page with you, or them potentially, Three of Pentacles in reverse, because they see you as someone that's completely offloaded this, or you don't want to put in the work in the situation. And it's because of either something that they were associated in, or it's because of something that has you feeling insecure in whether they are on the same page with you. It's like this person feels like you have insecurities in regards to whether they are on the same page with you because of some type of pivotal moment that made you feel like, that's who you are. That's the Eight of Swords in reverse. Is someone, technically it's like a card of standing up to someone, you know, freeing yourself from a situation, not really overthinking a situation. So if you did free yourself from the situation, or, you know, just leave, or something like that, or this could pertain to something else going on in your life, they feel like you're not really overthinking that, because they feel like you see them as someone that's not really on the same page as you, or they potentially associate, similar to Aries energy. They may feel like you look at them as someone that's associating with people that aren't really on the same page with you. And they see you as someone that isn't really, like, they feel like you look at this as something that's too much work, essentially. Okay. If it's a newer person, or they feel like you look at them as too much work, or someone you don't want to associate with. Potentially because of a situation where they wasn't cooperating or on the same page, or because of people they were associating with that you're in a space of like, no, I don't want that. And they may feel like in the offload, of you walking away or whatever, on top of that, they may feel like you were quite mean about it. Like you didn't give a shit. Like that's the type of energy. Okay. They may feel like you're quite mean. If you were mean to them, they feel like you don't care about being mean, because you look at them as someone that's not really on the same page, something like that. If it's not that deep, Gemini, and this is more of a newer energy, this is someone that is seeing you in a place in your life where they may see you in a place in your life where you look at love as something that's going to limit you to some degree, or you look at a situation, it's like you're trying to escape limitations. It's like they're seeing you as someone that's trying to escape limitations, but it has you not really being a team player or open to cooperating. They may feel like you're all about your money right now, or all about your business. Because whatever you're doing, they feel like you're not really overthinking it. You're not stressed about it. But yeah, if you don't really have a history, they just see you as a type of person that escaped limitations, or you're trying to escape limitations, something of that nature. If this is like a colleague or something, for some of you, this person may feel like you stood up to a colleague, or you stood up to a situation and you don't really care. Like you're not even stressed about it, something like that. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, they see you as someone that's trying to escape limitations. I don't know. Action this person plans on taking, Gemini. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. With the Magician. The Knight of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. Well, this person may feel like however they were planning to approach the situation isn't really working out, or it's not paying off. And I feel like this is someone that feels like it's becoming a bit pointless to wait on anything. Like they're not really expecting anything, something of that nature. I feel like this person is trying to rush in and communicate because they feel like there's no point in waiting. I'm just trying to clarify what direction that's going. Give me one more. There could be something they're no longer investing into as well to rush in, something like that. Give me a little bit more. Empress in reverse. No, Gemini, I feel like this person feels like, at least this week, I don't see them making any investments at all. I don't even see them completely, I don't really feel like they're expecting anything. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse could be, if they are doing anything, it's a very poor investment. Seven of Pentacles in reverse can talk about poor investment. It's like there could be some type of poor investment. Like if they are doing something, Gemini, I feel like it's going to be a poor investment. Like it's just going to have them blocked. Okay. Because the Eight of Wands is in reverse, Empress in reverse. Like something here may have you pulling back even more so. There's some type of poor investment, or that poor investment is still like lingering. There's still that residue of a poor investment, and it has them trying to be smart about that. Okay. So I don't really see this person waiting. They're not expecting a whole lot. I don't see much. Thank you, Mr. Bowers. I really appreciate that. I don't have much, but you helped out. There's much love. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. All right. So yeah, Gemini, if this person does do anything, it's a poor investment where it's just going to create more blockages between the two of you. But for a lot of you, that's kind of still the lingering energy, is a poor investment. And I don't really see them doing anything. I don't know. What's Gemini's feelings for this person? Let's get Care Bear. What's Gemini's feelings? The Knight of Wands. The High Priestess just showed its face. The Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that you may be attracted to, but they also like make you cranky. Or it's like there's something that makes you, yeah, see, King of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're a bit tempered toward this situation. Or like if this is someone from the past, you may feel like you're like the Nine of Wands in reverse is someone that has a chip on their shoulder and they're quite relentless toward the situation. With the King of Swords in reverse, it's like you lack empathy. It's like you may lack empathy for this person. You're quite hot-headed or tempered about whatever is going on if it's a past person. And there may be a lack of tolerance here too because of something you're refusing to compromise on. And even though there's still attraction, it seems to be, I feel like you're kind of running from the situation or you're kind of tempered about the situation because you lack tolerance. If it's a new person, Gemini, I feel like still there's some type of like it's like the Nine of Wands in reverse, feeling like you'd be fighting a losing battle. Like there's irrational thoughts or oppressive thoughts that make you feel like you'd be fighting a losing battle. And as much as there may be attraction, you're not really, you're quite flighty with the situation because you're not really taking it seriously, or you're having a hard time applying this person in a real way, or applying the potential of this person in a real way for whatever reason. So it kind of has you lacking tolerance for the situation, if that makes any sense. Not necessarily the person. But yeah, if it's a past person, you lack empathy. It's like you're a little bit hot-headed or tempered about something that you're refusing to compromise on, sorry. Okay. You may even still be pissed, depending on how deep that was, okay? You could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Virgo, Gemini, Taurus. Could be any sign as far as elements go, though. No. Keep in mind, guys, this is just for a week, okay? All right. So maybe they make a poor investment, y'all get in a fight, and it's like you're pissed, and like it really could be like that type of thing. All right. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What is Cancer's person's feelings for the Cancer? Universe, spirits, and guides. What is Cancer's person's feelings? 4 shuffles for the Cancer. Two more. What is Cancer's person's feelings? Three shuffles. King of Swords just showed its face. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or an air sign. Let's see. In their feelings, Two of Swords in reverse. How they're seeing you, the Hangman. Action they plan on taking, Judgment. Okay, nice. So in this person's feelings, Cancer, Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse can be someone that's feeling quite pessimistic toward the situation because of something they know. Okay. Or they're just kind of picking it apart. Even if you're not doing anything wrong necessarily, this is someone that maybe, okay, seeing potential here, but they're also like picking it apart at the same time, or they're picking their feelings apart, or I don't know. Why the Two of Swords in reverse? It's like they're hesitant here. With the Queen of Cups in reverse. The High Priestess, one more. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Lovers at the bottom. So this is someone that does feel a strong connection with you, Cancer, but there's some type of hidden knowledge they have that causes them to lose motivation to invest into it. Okay. They do feel a strong connection with you, but they're kind of picking it apart this week, or it's like they're being hard on themselves. Some of you, Cancer, this person is kind of in their head in regards to whether you're emotionally manipulating them. And it's because of some type of hidden knowledge they have in regards to something that already tainted your reputation with them, or in regards to their love experience in life, something like that. They do have hidden desires with you, but they're having a hard time motivating themselves to make anything happen because of something they know. Again, the Two of Swords in reverse and the Two of Swords upright are quite similar, where it's still hesitation and feeling like something's a tough decision, but the Two of Swords in reverse is more pessimistic because of something they know, some type of piece of information, something of that nature. And I feel like this person, they have desires with you, but they're having a hard time giving into those desires because of something that tainted their motivation, or tainted your reputation, or even tainted their reputation, something like that. It's like they're having a hard time knowing what to do because they do feel a very intense connection, but they're constantly trying to distance themselves from it. Three of Swords, because of some type of betrayal or third-party situation. And if there was some type of betrayal or bullshit, depending on how deep it is, they may feel like you lack empathy, and it makes them quite pessimistic on the situation too. So I don't know, this person is emotional about you, but they don't really know what to do with these emotions, okay? They're kind of keeping their desires to themselves, or again, they're trying to navigate the situation. They don't know what to do because yes, they do feel a strong connection with you. But they're constantly trying to overcome it, like distance themselves from it. The Tower, Three of Swords. So how they're seeing you is the Hangman. The Hangman is someone that can be self-limiting. They're like an analysis paralysis. They're trying to gain perspective, or it's like they're needing some type of... The Hangman can be someone that waits to make a decision until they have some type of clarity, or until they're released from something. It's like they may feel like you're waiting on something from them, or waiting, or kind of... because the Hangman can sometimes prophesize how something would play out. So they may see you as someone that may prophesize how something would play out, and they feel like you're avoiding making a decision about something because you're waiting. I don't know, why the Hangman? Or, I don't know, why? Why? Why, universe? Tell us. The Fool in reverse and the Devil. Ooh. One more. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. For some of you, Cancer, this person may feel like you think they're mad at you, and that it has you kind of slowing down because you're oppressed with this feeling of whether they're mad at you or not, something like that. Because at the end of the day, this person feels like when it comes to them, they feel like you lack faith, and they may feel like you're kind of bonded, or it's like they may feel like you're having a hard time approaching the situation because of something you're waiting on. Again, the Hangman is someone that is suspended in time, okay? They're waiting to be released. They're waiting for some type of clarity, enlightenment, personal prophetic moments, you know, it's like they're waiting, and they can be in like that analysis paralysis space because they're waiting on some type of external influence to make them feel like, okay, I can let this go or surrender, or this is willing to be a sacrifice. And this person sees you as someone that's having a hard time making some type of sacrifice. Hangman in reverse would be someone that's moving on with their life, where they're moving forward, they're open to making sacrifices, but it's like they feel like you're not open to making a sacrifice because you lost faith or you lack faith. And now it's like, and on top of that, if you have a history with this person, they may feel like you're oppressed with this feeling like this person is mad at you, or this person just sees you as someone that has toxic patterns associated with trying to get attention. The Queen of Wands in reverse is trying to get attention. Queen and the Devil, it's like they may feel like you're the one looking for some type of like go ahead. Like, even if you're in a relationship with this person, it's like they see you as someone that's like oppressed with either a lack of attention or something like that. And it's like you're waiting for that moment of like, okay, you're my person. I don't know. This person sees you stuck in time. Kind of, you know, surrendering the moment. Fool in reverse. For some of you, again, they feel like you're stuck in time because of some type of foolishness or something that kind of hindered your faith in the situation. And now you're feeling oppressed, and they may feel like during that period of waiting, it's like there's some type of toxic pattern that you're seeping into. I don't know. They feel like you're stuck in time, Cancer. On a personal level, if it's not that deep, they're just seeing you as someone that may be waiting. Again, with the waiting, I feel like you're kind of waiting. You're just kind of stuck in time. Like you're not honed in on anything. The Hangman in reverse is just keep moving forward. They keep moving forward. You know, they know what's okay to be sacrificed. They know what's okay to be let go of because they know what they want. It's like they're very honed in. The Hangman upright is someone that there's a lot that could depict what their future looks like, or there's a lot that could depict or shape even their own desires. It's like this person may see you in a space in your life where you're not really sure. You're having a hard time moving forward because you're waiting on something, or there's still something you're meditating on. On a personal level, when it comes to business, it's like they may feel like there's a lack of clarity. They may feel like you lack confidence, or have a lack of faith in yourself when it comes to something. So you're kind of in limbo a little bit, unsure about how to approach something. Okay, so action this person plans on taking is the Judgment. So the Judgment, there is some type of like, it's like this is someone that's feeling called to do something. Judgment card can be someone that's wanting a second chance, or they want to call you up. They could be changing their status, you know, or they're like calling you up. I don't know what's the Judgment. Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands. For some of you, this is an opportunity, okay? So whether they're literally calling you up or whether you're calling them up, the Judgment is simply an opportunity where a multitude of people has to kind of proportion the blame accordingly, okay? In order to see something. It's like this is someone that's in a space where they're open to take responsibility or put in the work or communicate things that are stressing them out or weighing them down or has them a little bit bugged out in the situation. It's like this is someone that wants a second chance. I do see this person communicating with you. The Wheel of Fortune just showed its face. They're trying to create some type of change. I feel like this person is they're communicating something that has them feeling burdened or hopeless in this situation. And they're doing this in a moment where there's an opportunity. Again, whether you're calling them up, whether there's some type of opportunity that they're acting on, or they're communicating like, okay, for some of you, this is someone communicating from a place of being triggered too. And with the Ten of Wands, that's not good. Okay, that's someone that's becoming fed up. So I'm going to give you multiple storylines, but it's like for some of you, this is someone that's a little bit triggered by something either they see or they're becoming aware of. and they may communicate, or they're just using their head to of like, okay, that's enough. Like that's like the last straw type of energy. Like something could be triggering them or hindering on their hope in the situation. But for a lot of you, this is someone that's willing to give something another go, but they are communicating things that have them triggered or feeling hopeless in the situation. Like this is someone that, what is Cancer doing? Because it feels like they're seeing something or they're becoming aware of something. What is Cancer doing that's making them react like this? Four of Cups in reverse. Well, you could be the one seizing the opportunity with them. You could be breaking the no contact, Four of Swords in reverse. So you could be the one initiating an opportunity with them, breaking the no contact, something like that. For some of you, if you're in a relationship, Four of Cups in reverse can be someone that is like openly sulking, okay? Openly sulking, and they may kind of get triggered and, you know, speak out about whatever's pissing them off. Like, are you for real? I'm the one putting in all the work. Look at everything I have on my plate. Are you for real going to sulk about this, that, or the third? So depending on how deep the relationship is, they may perceive you to be, what you may be doing is sulking, or you're the one seizing a new opportunity or having a new zest for life or having a new zest for the opportunity in itself, where they're in a space of being open to have a second chance, but they're also needing to talk about some shit. Okay. But let's see, what is Cancer's feelings for this person? What is Cancer's person's feelings, or Cancer's feelings for this person? Five of Wands. You may feel like there's other pictures in the picture. Do I want to take this? We'll take it. The Empress in reverse, the Emperor upright, and the Six of Wands. Temperance in reverse. So I feel like you have a lot of inner conflict about the situation, either because of other people being involved, okay, which is creating jealousy, or there's something that's making you feel neglected. Okay, I feel like you do like the way this person makes you feel. You do like the way this person makes you feel. For those of you in a relationship, you're feeling like, you know, your feminine needs are not being met, or at least that's how you feel, and it's causing some inner conflict. I do feel like it's just coming from a period of being out of balance. Some of you guys need to check your hormones. Temperance in reverse can be like hormonal imbalance. Okay, so for some of you, there's some type of hormonal imbalance, or maybe it's just that time of the month. I don't know. But for some of you, it's like you may be a little bit, you have some inner conflict this week about feeling neglected or feeling unsupported, something of that nature. And there's like visual attempts being made, trying to make a statement or make your point made, something of that nature. But just be careful, because the Temperance in reverse could be coming from a place of being out of balance. Sorry, guys, it's the wind. It's super windy. So it's like you may be feeling out of balance. You may feel like the situation throws you out of balance, ultimately because it is something like you want a success in, but the fact that you want a success in it causes that much more inner conflict, causes that much more stress. Okay, you may see this as your masculine to your feminine, or feminine to your masculine. It's like you may see this as your person, but you feel like it's not growing because other people are involved, or because of some type of argument or conflict. You feel like nothing is growing because of too many people being involved, or too many people that's got involved, or even your own. You may feel like, yeah, the Moon in reverse, the Sun. You feel like it's not growing, but you do like the way this person makes you feel. I don't know, this person triggers you. I'll say that. They do trigger you. Why does this person trigger Cancer so much? The Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you want their respect, or you want to be supported, you want to be nurtured, or this could be an actual lifelong partner, like a life partner, where it triggers you because it's like, you are my partner. Be better, okay? Like, fuck. Like, because sometimes people like don't want to be mad at their partner, like for real, like they want them to like do good. Do good, be good. So it may be frustrating because you may feel like children are involved, and it's like, damn. But it's like you either want this person's respect or you want to be supported, you want to be nurtured. That's why it triggers you. Or it's your literal lifelong partner where it's like, I've committed to this. Like, do better. Do better. Oh my Lanta. For some of you, you may feel like it triggers you because it may trigger you because this person's in a relationship with someone else too, depending on the situation. Either way, they do make you feel good, but it's very triggering because it's not growing at all. Or you feel that way at least this week. And again, your hormones can be a little bit out of balance. Okay. Which is a real thing for us women. Okay. It's a real thing. It's not Delulu land. And the older you get, the more you are aware of it, but it's a real thing. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn, or Aquarius. It could be any sign as far as elements go. The wind chickens say, the wind chickens, say what you will. The wind chickens, oh Lord have mercy. Let's bring back our chicken table. Right, Mr. Bowers? All right. Leo. What do we have for Leo? What is Leo's person's feelings? 3 more for the Leo. 2 more. Three shuffles. What is Leo's person's feelings for the Leo? And their feelings, Leo, we have the moon, how they're seeing you, the 7 of Wands. Action, they plan on taking the 4 of Swords. Ooh, I feel like you have this person like scared a little bit, intimidated. There's an inferiority complex this person's got going on. And this person's feelings, we do have the moon. So, I feel like this person isn't really sure what to feel, okay? There is some fears associated with the situation, dangers potentially. They're aware of potential dangers in the situation. Now, they are heavily in their feelings about you. I feel like they just don't really know what to make of it, okay? But why the moon? Why the moon? They may be feeling like things aren't what they appear to be with you, but they're still not sure how to approach it. Or with the Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Well, I feel like this person is kind of taking a cautious... Now, this person is interested in you, Leo. They are interested. They do have a lot of feelings for you, but they do feel the need to take a cautious approach to potential negative thinking you have toward them. This person may feel like you look at them negatively for whatever reason, either because there's a third party involved, or there was some type of indulgent behavior, or they partied too much, or they were making out with another girl, or there was some indulgent type of behavior, whether that was just them bitching or whether that was them indulging in a way that was not good. Okay, so I feel like this person is aware that things may not be what they appear to be with you, but they're also recognizing that it very well could be, and they very well could be. It almost feels like this person is wondering, does Leo know? For some of you, this person is like wondering, do you know? For some of you, especially if it's in regards to a third party or something they said or something they indulged into, they may be wondering if you know. That's for some of you. And even though they're still interested, they're not really sure what you know. So there's potential dangers there. So I don't know, this person's in their feelings. They are interested, but they are definitely intimidated of you because they feel like you either look negatively on them or there was some type of misconnection. For some of you, you've seen this person in town, but for some of you, this person has seen you in town, but they don't know if you've seen them. Like maybe they were out with some other boo and they're not sure if you've seen them. That can be like the Three of Cups in reverse. So it's like they're trying to be cautious here. Okay. So I don't know. They're keeping something from you. They are keeping something from you. I don't know. Let's see how they see you, Leo. The Seven of Wands. Why the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands is someone that has the advantage, okay? They stand up for what they believe. You know, they kind of protect their territory. There's someone that doesn't really back down when it comes to things that oppose their principles, their convictions, or things that are important to them. So they're seeing you as someone that if they fucked up, you would fucking, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. But the Seven of Wands is like, they don't back down. You know what I mean? They're up for the challenge, even at the face of attack, you know, even at the face of an argument. It's like, they're not going to back down. So they're seeing you as someone that's very fixed on your beliefs or what's important to you, or you're standing up for something, or they're just seeing you as that type of person where if something did oppose you in a negative way, you would be open to the challenge. Okay. They may see you as a bit defensive. We do have the Ace of Pentacles as well. Give me a couple more for the Seven of Wands with how they see Leo. The Four of Wands. And the Emperor. Oh, hot damn. Hot. That's sexy, actually. That is sexy. Very sexy energy they see you in. So, male or female, okay? But there is a strong masculine energy here showing up. So this person sees you, Leo, as someone that is like you put your money where your mouth is type of thing, okay? They may feel like there's certain aspects in your life that you've settled out or resolved. They may feel like you've received an opportunity to move, or there's some type of insecurity you had around family or your living situation or community where you're not really backing down from your place in that situation. I don't know what that, for some of you, it's like they're seeing you as someone that has an opportunity to move. So now they feel like, okay, I really need to come to Leo correct, something like that. Or there's something about a home living situation or community. For some of you, this is someone that sees you as someone that's standing up for your community, or you're protecting something, you're protecting. For some of you, on a personal level, they see you as someone that has inherited some level of power through hard work or through just standing up for who you are. You know, this is you like not backing down at the face of adversity. Like for some of you, they're seeing you as someone that's accumulated some level of authority or power within a community or town, or you're someone that is very dependable within a family situation or something like that. But they feel like the only reason you raised, like, what is that saying? Like they feel like the only reason you're in the position you're in is because of how solid you are in who you are, what you believe in, something like that. Like they see you as someone that's a force not to be messed with. Okay, that's the best way I can explain that energy. That's very powerful. That's someone that is not to be messed with. That's someone that's not doubting themselves in any way, shape, or form. You've overcome a lot of insecurities associated with family or associated with the community. It's like they may feel like you've received some type of new job as well. When it comes to them, Leo, when it comes to them, they may feel like you're quite defensive toward them, okay? But it's like at the same time, they're not really seeing you as someone that's showing too much weakness or vulnerability. So they may not really be sure where they stand with you because they're seeing you as someone that's not really letting them in, okay? They may feel like you're settling on something. For some of you, they feel like you have a masculine. For my females, they may feel like you have a masculine in your life that you're very protective over. That regardless of whatever issues go on there, you're very protective over that masculine, or you're very protective over your position. Oh, maybe for some of you, this person may have partaked in some type of gossip or bullshit that you may have felt was a threat or opposed your position or stance on something. Maybe that's why they feel like you look at them as negative, because they see you as someone that's obtained some level of authority or power. You're a family person, you're family oriented. If you're in a relationship with this person sees you as someone that is standing up for yourself. because you overcome some type of insecurity you have. They may feel like you found a place to go as well. And you seem to have the power and ability to maneuver in this way. Like they see you, I keep focusing on that, but they see you as someone that has obtained some level of power or authority or financial stability where you have the ability to stand up for themselves. Because let's just be real, the reason why a lot of people don't stand up for themselves or say it how it is because they're limited by like demons, okay? They're limited by structures and social cues and what other people expected them. They see you as someone that isn't limited by something, okay? Like you have the power, or you have some type of power that makes them feel like, oh, you would attack them, or you would be very firm and fixed on what you're not letting in if something opposed your beliefs. I don't know, something like that. So how their action this person plans on taking, we do the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse is someone that that could be breaking no contact, but it could also be ignoring you. So let's see. Let's see. Tell me about the Four of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Cups. King of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. King of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse. Lord have mercy. So I do feel like this person is going to break no contact with you, Leo. It's not coming from the most confident place, though. Okay, this is someone that is seeming to be expressing their enthusiasm on something. This does feel new. Like this is someone that is expressing their enthusiasm on something. They're, again, coming towards you thinking irrationally and also not really having confidence to assert themselves in a situation authentically. Kind of like a meek approach. And they're expressing something that they feel would inspire some type of new beginning between the two of you. With the Knight of Wands, see, this is someone that's trying to inspire action. So this is someone that's taking a meek approach. They're not confident. They're expressing something in hopes to inspire action between the two of you. This is a meek approach because they're trying to break the no contact and they're trying to be resilient. It's like this is someone that's pumping themselves up in regards to what to say, how to say it, type of energy. Because again, they may feel like they don't know what you know. That's the energy this person is giving. Like they don't know if you hate them. They don't know if you know that they were gossiping about you. They don't know if you know that they were dating other people. They don't know if you know something. So it's like someone that's really seizing an opportunity to express something of you know, pure joy or enthusiasm in hopes to inspire action or inspire something to pivot a certain way between the two of you. I don't know if this person has good intentions, though. I mean, there is a lot of love. What is this person's intentions? Because it kind of... What is this person's intentions with Leo? The Eight of Swords. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this person is just dealing with power struggles and they're hoping to see some type of vulnerability from you. Okay, their intentions is to... The Empress at the bottom. I feel like they're wanting support. Okay. They're wanting support, or they're trying to get some type of vulnerability from you. If you have a history with this person and it's not a new person, this person, their intentions are to blame you for being fake happy. And that kind of explains the King of Wands in reverse, because that can be like an arrogant twat where this person is responding to something that's been expressed, but they're doing it in a daring and arrogant way. So if you have a history with this person, their intentions may be to confuse you or to get you to overthink about if you're truly happy or not. Okay, if it's a newer person, this is someone that is just looking for some type of vulnerability. But even if it's a past person where they're trying to make you feel like, are you really happy, or like indirectly or whatever, their intentions are to have some type of new beginning with you, but they're a coward, okay? They need you to feel some type of way in order for them to have some type of power, feel powerful in some type of way. It's like toxic masculinities. They're only confident when you're weak. Let's see, what is Leo's feelings for this person? What is Leo's feelings for this person? The Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. And the Five of Pentacles. If you have a history with this person, you may feel like you've learned a lot, okay? Or there was some type of lesson learned. Like you may feel like it took more than it gave from you, essentially. So if you have a history with this person, you may feel like it took more than it gave. Or maternal influence or children being involved has you abandoning it because you've learned something from it and you're very decisive on how things need to move moving forward. If this is a new person, I feel like you're open to support this person or nurture the situation, but you're also very decisive that you can't force something, because you may feel like this person has a very disgraceful way of approaching you, and you're in a space where you're leaving things up to fate, and you may feel like you're dealing with someone that the more you push for something, the more they're apt to kind of work against the flow. It's that type of energy, especially if it's a colleague or someone in the workplace. You may feel like they have a very disgraceful way of like you may feel like they're kind of a dink, or they've been that way with you, and you're in a space of like, okay, I've learned and I'm still open to support you, but not in that type of way. So like you're kind of choosing yourself right now because you may feel like they're refusing to cooperate with you or be a team player or something like that. So you're not going to force them. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We also have Pisces, Cancer, and Taurus. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Dink. Does nobody else say that? Did I create that? I feel like I've been saying dink since I was like a kid. Is that a new thing? I don't know. I created a word. All right. What do we have for Virgo? What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? Three more. What is Virgo's person's feelings for the Virgo? One more. Three shuffles. Thank you, Carol, girl. That's very generous of you. Thank you. I really appreciate the support. All right, so Virgo, in this person's feelings, the King of Swords, how they're seeing you, the Seven of Pentacles, and action they plan on taking, the Four of Cups. So in their feelings, King of Swords, that is someone that is fairly detached, not necessarily in a bad way. Okay, this is someone that has some level of integrity when it comes to you, or there's a desire to be honest or remain in some type of truth or remain in some type of honesty. They are quite detached from their feelings though. They're trying to use their head in the situation. I mean, why the King of Swords? Why the King of Swords in this person's feelings? The Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. And the Lovers. All right, so Virgo, this is, okay. This is someone that does feel a very strong connection with you, but they do feel like they need to be the voice of reason because they feel like you're dealing with some level of confusion in your life, either in regards to them or something else. Like if it's a newer energy, they feel like there's something going on in your life that has you hella confused or overwhelmed. And they may feel like when it comes to them, this person may feel like you seem to be giving off this energy like you just don't care, or you don't care about them, or something of that nature. And it does have them feeling the need to be rational when it comes to their emotions. But they also may feel, Virgo, like they have to be the voice of reason for you, either by being an example or by with their communication, because they feel like you're very overwhelmed or confused in regards to them. They do feel a very strong connection with you, but they also feel like they feel like you're emotionally overwhelmed or confused, or because they feel like you walked away because of some type of confusion or overwhelming energy, or like, what the fuck? Or they feel like you're dealing with something in your life, Virgo, where you're very overwhelmed and confused. And this is someone that feels like they get it. It's like this is someone that feels like they could help you in the physical, like help you in a real way, in the real life. Like this is someone that may feel like they have knowledge that they can share with you to help you with something that has you very overwhelmed and frustrated. So they do feel a very strong connection with you, Virgo, but emotionally they have went MIA. But I feel like it's more so because they feel like that's their only choice. Like they may feel like you've walked away, or you're not really emotionally available. Okay, or at least they're confused in regards to whether you are emotionally available. And if it's a past person, they feel like they need to be the voice of reason to something that created some type of a confusion in the situation. Something like that. So there's feelings, but they're also recognizing that that may not be the most logical thing to involve their feelings, because you either just don't care, or you're already confused or overwhelmed with shit going down in your life. Something like that. They do feel a very strong connection with you, though. Now, how they're seeing you is a Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, they're seeing you as someone that has perseverance, or you're persevering on something. You're finishing what you started. They may feel like there's something going on in your life that's really paying off. When it comes to them, they may feel like you're rereading, or you're trying to understand something. Like the Seven of Pentacles can be someone that's trying to like evaluate a situation, with the Five of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. I feel like a little bit of a frustrated energy with this, or scattered, okay? Because look, it's like they're seeing you as someone that's the Seven of Pentacles is someone that's persevering. They're finishing what they started. They understand the value of hard work. They understand the value of their efforts. And it's like this person may be seeing you in a place where you understand the value of your efforts, but those efforts aren't really moving in a specific direction because something has you frustrated. Maybe your car broke down, Chariot in reverse, or there's something here where you're trying to fix, you're trying to resolve. It's like you're trying to fix something, you're trying to resolve something, but they may feel like you're a bit frustrated because you understand the value of your efforts. I don't know, whatever that means. For some of you, they feel like you're investing into a vehicle. For others of you, not Cancer, you could be dealing with a Cancer though. For others of you, Virgo, this person may feel like, if this is a past person, they may be seeing you look at the situation where you understand the value of someone's investments in a negative way. Like they may be seeing you as someone that is recognizing some type of negative past where now you're waiting on them to prove themselves to you. Okay. Like if this is a past person, this is someone that may feel like they have to be the voice of reason because you understand the value of some type of negative past where where now you're in a space of feeling like you're having a hard time keeping your distance, but you're also a little bit confused in regards to what direction this is going because of some type of negative past. And as much as they see you trying to avoid being petty, Virgo, they also see you like waiting on something, like waiting on more efforts, waiting on them to make it up to you even. Okay. So if this is a past person, they're seeing you waiting on them to make it up to you, essentially. If this is a newer person, they're just seeing you as someone that's kind of in a place in your life where you understand the value of something, but you also are having a hard time taking control in a productive way. For some of you, Virgo, there's some type of like trauma or like for some of you, they see you as someone that's trying to avoid being petty, or you're trying to emotionally let go of something, but you also understand the value of it in the same sense. So it has you ultimately scattered. It's almost like when you're trying to move on from something, but you keep coming back to it because there's value there. Like for example, if you are someone that, because the Six of Cups in reverse can talk about childhood trauma, stuff like that. So if there is some type of emotional trauma you're going through, they may feel like you understand the value of it more so, like, not that it's valuable. How do I explain that? It's almost like you keep coming back to it because it's like there's something you need to relook at or re-understand or understand. Or for some of you, it's like maybe your muse, like if you make music or if you're writing a book, something like that, it's like you may understand the value of something you're authentically trying to move on from. Isn't that interesting? They're seeing you as someone that understands the value of something you're trying to move on from, and it has you ultimately scattered and all over the place. Because again, like they always say, like artists and shit like that, it's very hard for them to authentically heal and move on with their life because their pain and their bullshit in the deepest of the deep is what inspired the art in itself. You know what I'm saying? And when you moved on and it's like life is calm now, it's hard to like get in the deep again like that. So it's almost like they're seeing you as someone that keeps coming back to some type of trauma or something you're trying to move on from. Okay? Because yeah, it's scary healing, because not only are you like trying to act like that reality doesn't exist, but you also need to create a whole other identity that supports that with new muses, with new, like with new, I don't know how to explain that energy, if you know, but it's like they may feel like you're actively trying to move on from something you keep coming back to. Okay. Either because you're seeing it as like, man, I really need to like do this. Maybe you're writing a book, or you and Gemini rule Mercury. It's like you're very good communicators. Maybe you're writing music. Maybe you keep coming back to something. You keep coming back to something. But it's like you're trying to avoid being vulnerable about it. So maybe this person feels like I can be the voice of reason, or I can give them advice. Something like that. This person may feel like they have actual advice for you. For some of you, they feel like you're dealing with car problems, but you're avoiding, you're trying to authentically avoid being petty about it, but you're finding yourself stuck. Okay, because you understand the value of your hard work. Like maybe you're a mechanic, okay? You understand the value of your hard work when it comes to a vehicle. We do have the Sun card as well. So it's like, no, I can fix this. So it's like you keep coming back to it, because even if you haven't fixed it yet, because for some of you, there's something you're trying to fix, even if you haven't fixed it yet, Virgo, they see you like keep coming back at it. It's a very persevering type of energy they're seeing you in regards to something in your life. It doesn't have to be a vehicle. You keep coming back to it. So this person is feeling like, okay, Virgo's overwhelmed. So maybe they feel like they can be a voice of reason for you. Okay. Thank you, Green Pearl Girl. I really appreciate that. You were spot on tonight. Thank you, you and Butch. I really appreciate that, girl. Thank you. I don't know if Butch is in here, but I'm sure he would thank you too. All right. So action this person plans on taking, Virgo, is the Four of Cups. Why do I feel like you're rejecting this person or something like that? Or this person's feeling ignored, or this person may be comparing. I don't know. Why the Four of Cups? Why the Four of Cups? The Hangman. Two of Cups in reverse. And the Moon. Well, Virgo, there's something either this person is either comparing themselves to something else in your life, or this person is feeling straight up rejected. So I do feel like this person is going to make some type of offer, but they may feel like it's ignored, or the way this person makes an offer is a bit meek and weak. Why? Because they're prophesizing or feeling like they already know that you don't respect them or love them, or they're kind of, they have an inclination, okay, that this is not mutual. So even though there's some type of offer being made, it's not it's not their best work, you know what I'm saying? It's not their best work. I mean, what is this person offering? But again, the reason they're coming off like this is because they're assuming you wouldn't respect what they have to offer, or you don't value them, or they're assuming something isn't mutual. It's like there's a lot of unknown elements here that makes this person feel a bit, discouraged. I mean, what is this person offering, Virgo, or what is this person doing? The Strength in reverse, okay. Tower in reverse. This person may be being vulnerable about something that they fear. Like, Virgo, I fear if you keep doing that, you're going to electrocute yourself. It's like this person may be being very open about something that is bringing light to their fears in some way, shape, or form. It does feel very mild, though. It does feel like, Virgo, because as much as they see you as being quite persistent, they may be seeing you as, so what they're doing that's having you reject them or ignore them is they may be expressing their fears or showing some type of vulnerability, or they're showing their fears even, or they're expressing the fact like, okay, Virgo, I fear that if you do that, that may not be the best idea, something like that. Or they feel like you're focused on the negatives of them in that way, something like that. But it's like, this is someone that what they're doing is like they're being vulnerable about their fears, or their fears in regards to you potentially missing opportunities. Because for some of you, they're just seeing you as someone being so persistent. Where you're trying to avoid looking at something. It's like, no, that's not me anymore. That was an old dream. That was an old version of me. Okay. They may feel like you're authentically trying to grow up. But it has you like, you keep coming back to something. And someone's like, Virgo, you keep coming back to it. But in the same sense, they feel like they have fears. They have fears if you, this is someone that's expressing like, Virgo, you're missing opportunities, something like that. Or if this is a relationship, it's like, Virgo, just call the mechanic, okay? You don't know how to fix cars. Or something like that. Like, there's some type of persistence that they're addressing, and they're highlighting their fears about it. Something like that. And if it's a new person, it's a very weak approach because they're just assuming you wouldn't care what they have to say. Something like that. Or if for some of you, you're focused on the negatives of them, and it makes them feel like you don't respect them or you don't understand them. And you're going to get that some type of vulnerability from them. Sorry, that's a little bit confusing. I hope you guys get it. Let's move on. What is Virgo's feelings for this person? What is Virgo's feelings for this person? 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Hermit. Why does this person make you paranoid as shit? That's like, the Hermit in reverse can be like paranoid or nervous, or like, feeling the need to withdraw. But the 5 of Swords in reverse, like avoiding escalating conflict. Something like that. Or there's something that you became known to. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like this person's got too much going on, or maybe you feel like you got too much going on. And it makes you nervous to approach the situation because you feel like it would, I don't know, you feel like the 2 of Pentacles in reverse is like not having a backup plan, or not having a contingency plan, having too much going on. Or you're nervous that this person is overcommitted to other things. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, overcommitted too. That could be overcommitted. 5 of Swords in reverse. It's like you may be in a space of not wanting the drama with this person. You may feel like this person has a tendency to overcommit. Like, for example, even if it's your partner, you may feel like they have a tendency to promise, oh, they'll do that. Virgo, don't worry about that. I'll do that. You never fucking do it. I'm going to do it. So like for some of you, it could be like that, something that small. You may feel like they have a tendency to commit to things or overcommit. Something like that. 9 of Swords. I don't know. This person stresses you out. They make you nervous. I got YouTube. For real, though. Can't fix anything. I replaced a tap, actually, a few months ago from a TikTok video. That's just confusing as shit, but I did it. So it's like, Virgo, I don't know. This person, you're stressed. You're stressed. This person stresses you out. Or the situation makes you nervous because you may feel like unimportant again, okay? Or you're nervous that you're unimportant, or you're nervous that this person isn't really willing to reconsider potentially. And on top of that, you may feel like they're a bit of a people pleaser, or there's a lot they're investing into. And it makes you feel limited when it comes to what you can give into the situation. And you're in a space of like, I don't want drama, I don't want games. But it's like you may feel like unimportant. You may feel like this person isn't either, even if they consider you, you feel like it's a very fragile consideration considering how much else they got going on. Or even if they promise you something, if it's a relationship, you feel like they don't really prioritize that. And it makes you think negatively toward the relationship. But in the same sense, you're avoiding escalating conflict. So you're having a hard time talking about your own frustrations. So I don't know, you're a little bit stressed, Virgo. I don't know. You're stressed. I don't know. I can't tell if this is like feeling stressed because it's like you want to be more important, or you're stressed because you're just disappointed. I don't know. I mean, just give me, how does Virgo, okay. Give me one more for Virgo's feelings. Just one more. 2 of Wands in reverse. Shut up. Shut up. That's like way too much hesitation. Limited by fear, limited by your reality. Some of you regret moving in this person's direction at all, or there's a decision you regret or something like that. I don't know. Or you feel like this person, or there's too much negative thinking. I don't even know, Virgo. I can't even get in touch with your feelings. You're stressing. Okay, so you could be dealing with another Virgo. We also have Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right, I need to smoke. Ever since Uranus hit your 2 main signs, Taurus, 2018. Yeah, I did quit and then I started again a while ago. But I'm gonna quit again this weekend for superficial reasons. I'm not gonna lie. I am gonna quit again this weekend. Yeah. I don't know. I know I'm not even taking it seriously at this point, and I need to stop. But I'm enjoying life right now, and I want to be happy, and I will quit. But I am quitting this weekend because because I'm getting something done to my skin on Monday, and I want to get the most out of it. So just do you, babe. No matter who are, make your own waves. Love you all. Sleep well. Yes, make your own waves. Love that. No impact, no change. No impact, no change. Impact. Make impact. Even within your own spirit and realm, make impact. No impact, no change. And impact, you can contradict negative impact to make really positive change as well. So happy new moon. I hope everybody plants good seeds and stays in good vibes. So that's a really nice added touch, Mr. Bowers. I like that. Sparkly. Sparkly. All right. I really wish I could like vibe with people that are in that space for real, for real. I would love to just get together with people and be in that space for real, for real. I crave that, but it's like hard. You know what I mean? Like you really want people that get what I'm saying. I stop for long periods of time and start back. They can be moonflower. Technically, I only do for moon and rising, but like you have that sign in other aspects, right? So if you're host of relationships, like for me, my host of relationships is Libra. So if you want to look at your relationship reading, you can look at like Libra. Like, I don't know, it's not good to be too particular. You'd be watching tarot all the time. Just watch whatever you feel you want to watch. But you can watch for your Venus, for new love, if you want, or the seventh house for relationships. Right on, Care Bear, punched out in the gym. That's awesome. I know I actually had a really nice time today. Like, well, I went for well, I start walking. I walk first and then I went for a run. And it was a very rough. I just started running this week. I haven't ran since last spring. So I'm definitely like out of shape when it comes to running. But like I'm like addicted to it. I love it when I'm okay with the challenge. I'm okay with it and it just feels good and I always feel so relaxed afterwards. So I went for a well, it was a walk and then I ran and then I stopped and then I ran and I stopped and then I ran and then people watched me died. I died a few times and then I got back up and then I stretched out my hips. But it's like it was a great feeling. It was a great feeling. And I did it yesterday too. It was a bit nicer today because it wasn't so hot. Who am I running from? Nobody. I'm just running because it just makes, I know my lungs need it, to be honest with you. And I just need it. You know what I mean? If something is challenging, you need it. You know what I mean? Like I can tell, like I think you guys know what I mean. Like I can tell when I need to do certain things. Like if you deal with a lot of back pain, that's because you need to work out. You need to take it easy, but you need to start working it out and do some lightweight rehab exercises, anything like that. Start slow, even if you're not a runner. Like start, like I always would go for walks, but like start walking, you know what I'm saying? Get your lungs used to it a little bit. All right. Listen to some good music and get that cardio in. Yes. It just feels good. It's just so relaxing. You know what I mean? Running is anyway, like after you're done, it just, you can feel it. Because yeah, I like doing weights like normally, and weights gets you sweating and stuff too, but it's not the same. Like you can be very physically strong and your cardio sucks at the ass. You know what I mean? It's not the same. Like you need both. So even boxing, if you box a lot, that's not the same as running. You know what I mean? It's just good to challenge yourself sometimes and do things. All right, moving on to Libra. What do we have for Libra? Libra. On my hands, I have the Roman numeral 3, and I have a little moon. This was me and Butch Tarot's. Like Butch has the sun, I have the moon. I think that's all I have on my hands. And then I have my arm tattoos. Then I have a cross behind my ear. And then I also have a tattoo on my lower back that I got when I was a teenager that I want to get redone, actually. It's like vines with stars all through it. It's basically like a tramp stamp. I want to get it redone though. But anyways, Libra, what do we have for Libra? Libra. What do we have for Libra? What is Libra's person's feelings for the Libra? 3 shuffles. Oh, wrong wording. So in this person's feelings, Libra, we have the 7 of Swords. So it's like, this is someone that's feeling the need to be strategic. I also feel like this person is trying to get away with something. This person is trying to get away with something, or they're in a space of like feeling the need to be strategic for some reason. Why the 7 of Swords in this person's feelings? The World. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 6 of Cups. Death in reverse at the bottom. So the reason this person feels the need to be strategic is because they feel like things are done between the two of you. They may feel like they lost you already, but they miss you and they don't want things to end between the two of you. But they may be trying to get away with some type of reckless decision is what this feels like. They may feel like they took a risk and lost with you, and now they're still missing you, and they're in their feels about you. And I also feel like they're trying to get, for some of you, if you're in a relationship, it's like they may be trying to get away with something because they feel like if they were honest about something, you would leave. So Libra, I feel like this person, they're feeling the need to be strategic because they may feel like you've made yourself unattainable. I don't know, this is sneaky. This is someone that is in a space where they feel like if they were honest, it would make things worse, even more worse than they are, because they may feel like they've already got some sense of closure in the situation. For some of you, this is someone you got closure with, and they feel like they lost you, but it's like they're still wanting you. But it's like they're trying to be strategic about that. So I don't know, this is someone that's trying to get away with something because they want you to, for some of you, this person is hiding something, or they're not being fully transparent because they want you to miss them, or they want you to take some type of risk. And they're seeing you as someone that set your boundaries, okay? Because they're seeing you as the 9 of Wands. I don't know, they're definitely trying to get away with something. For some of you, they may even feel like they got away with something already. I don't know, this person wants something with you. They don't want things to end with you. But how they're seeing you is a 9 of Wands. So they're seeing you as someone that's kind of set your boundaries to the situation. They may feel like you're unsure about whether you can trust them, like you're a little bit fatigued with the situation. You may feel like they may be seeing you as someone that's frustrated with some type of ongoing battle in your life, whether that has to do with them or something else. They see you as someone that's frustrated. Why the 9 of Wands? For how they're seeing Libra. The Page of Wands, 2 of Wands in reverse. And the Knight of Cups. So Libra, this kind of gives me the vibe like this person knows you have feelings for them, or they know you still have interest, but you're hesitant because of something that was expressed or something that you've seen or something that you heard. where now you're not really sure if you can trust them. This person feels like you have trust issues towards them. And they may feel like there's aspects in your life that you're frustrated about, feeling like there's an ongoing battle, feeling limited by your reality, feeling unsure in regards to whether this would be worth your time, worth your investment, especially if there's a decision needed between two people. But it's like, this is someone that feels like you're kind of fatigued because you want to follow your heart, but you don't trust where your heart guides you. It's like that type of an energy. I'm not gonna lie with you, Libra. They may feel like you're a little bit naive. Don't take that personally. Especially if they feel like they got away with something. Because I see you as someone that's not technically giving up, but you have set boundaries here, and they still get this energy like there's feelings, and you want to follow your heart, but your heart leads you down a path of hesitation or confusion or being unsure if that's the best decision. So they feel like you don't trust them. I mean, that makes sense, and why they're trying to hide something from you, because they feel like that would be the last straw. So it's like they're seeing you as someone that's trying to set boundaries to them, but there's still this like vulnerability you have toward them that has you hesitant on choosing a different path. On a personal level, Libra, this person does see you as quite fatigued with an ongoing battle in relation to a personal plan, because you're limited by some type of partnership, and you're in a space in your life where you're trying to follow your heart about something that has your interest, but you may be limited by a partnership, and there's this ongoing battle that has you feeling like, damn, I just want to be happy. Again, this is like they're seeing you in a bit of a childlike energy where it's like, I just want to be happy. I just want to do what I want to do. It's like they're seeing you as a bit, like you don't trust them, but you're still giving them leeway to some extent. For some of you, this person feels like you're still limiting yourself because of them, because there's still feelings. And I feel like they're seeing you as someone that's fatigued or tired by your own feelings because you're aware of this, but you're also still there ready to hear what they have to say. You're open to that. You're open to hear what they have to say because you're hesitant. You're open to them making plans. And for some of you, Libra, like I said, especially if it's a long-term relationship, they may feel like it's easy to kind of get you to like second guess yourself. But I don't know, let's see. Action this person plans on taking, Page of Swords in reverse. I don't like this person. You're dealing with like a liar. And they're aware of that. They're aware they're lying, or they're aware they're not being real about something. Page of Swords in reverse is action they plan on taking. So let's see. Fool in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. This kind of feels like if you're in communication with this person this week, this is someone that is kind of humoring you. I don't see them being honest with you. I don't even feel like this person cares to truly understand what your needs are, what you're wanting, because I feel like this person knows they lack the will to kind of make changes necessary. I also feel like you're dealing with someone that's a bit aimless. Okay, so if you're in communication with this person, this is someone that is humoring you. I don't really see them like they're resisting any type of change. If you're like, they haven't learned anything. This person hasn't learned anything. And potentially their own bad luck has them like folding into the situation, especially if it's a long-term or karmic type of situation. Their own bad luck has them feeding into the situation where they're humoring you. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that they have their eye on you, but they're not really speaking out because they're nervous or suspicious about about you having the advantage in the situation. And there's some type of like negative external influence that's, you know, a wedge between the two of you that they feel like they have a weak defense for. So it's almost like this person may feel like they failed to protect you, or they kind of, they have a weak defense towards something, either a karmic situation or some type of negative forces that were working against you or the situation. Like this person feels like they have a weak defense. Like this is someone that is not in their integrity. They're not, I don't even know if this person has any cares in the world, to be quite honest with you, about like principles or anything like that. It's kind of giving me that vibe. Like this person isn't really using, like if you're not in communication with this person, they're just keeping their eye on you or trying to communicate with you indirectly because they know they have a weak defense about something. I don't like this person. I don't like this person. I don't like this energy. It's very aimless. It's very aimless. What is Libra's feelings for this person? The Magician, the Emperor. So you feel like you have to control your emotions toward this person with the Three of Swords. Wow. You're definitely the bread and butter, aren't you? You feel like you have to maintain, you feel like you have to control yourself or control your feelings. It's like you're in a space of refusing to show this person weakness. Some of you guys are still holding on to some type of betrayal, but you also came to the conclusion that there's no sense in being vulnerable about whatever that betrayal is. And you're more so trying to embrace a lot of willpower and influence more so what's in your control. You're in a space of trying to influence what's in your control. And I don't really feel like you're willing to share anything with this person because you're in a space of like, I got it. I got it. And I have to talk about obvious shit. I don't want to talk about it. You're in that type of space where even if this person betrayed you, you don't want to have to be the one to bring that up to the surface because you feel like it should be common sense for them to talk about that or to take accountability for that. Okay. So it's that type of energy. So I feel like you're not stupid. You're not as stupid as this person thinks. I just feel like you're putting your energy into what's in your control. You do show compassion for this person in the way of, I understand you hurt me. I'm not going to hurt you further, but I'm also not going to show you any type of vulnerability either. Okay, like I feel like you're in a space where you are choosing to like show compassion for this person or tolerate the situation to an extent. There's still some element of loyalty, either because you have children with this person or you're trying to not further the damage. What is your advice for Libra when it comes to this person? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Avoid being vulnerable or avoid taking any risks, especially financially, with the Two of Swords. Avoid making any decisions out of faith, okay? It's like there may be a tough decision here needed in a situation, like, but avoid making decisions or big decisions purely based off of potential. Eight of Wands. I don't know, you may need to distance yourself from the situation. There may be some element of compromise needed for like transactional, like if you're in a relationship with this person, you may need to feed into it to an extent or compromise or find solutions towards something that's very out of balance associated with responsibilities within the home or like Like if you're in a relationship with this person, it kind of feels like you're dealing with someone that doesn't do anything. And there may need to be like solutions founded in regards to that. Something being very out of balance. But also avoid competing for something that undervalues you, or avoid fighting with someone that is not really open to balance things out with you or doesn't have the ability to. Okay, like maybe your partner is a bum, okay? And it's like, what's the sense of expecting anything more when they're a bum? Like, why would you expect anything more? That's really harsh, but like, that's like you need to use your head when it comes to the situation. I don't know. I don't like this person. There's a lot of lies, and it's like they feel proud of it in some sense, or there's like a desire to like get away with something. Something like that. Very strategic. Everything's calculated. Everything's meticulated. Like, so, like they don't have any moral compass themselves. Something like that. But you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Leo, strong Aries. Leo. Virgo, Gemini. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Okay. Sounds like a dink. There you go. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio, universe, spirits, and guides? What messages do we have for Scorpio? Or what is Scorpio's person's feelings for the Scorpio? 3 more. What is Scorpio's person's feelings? 2 more for the Scorpio. Three shuffles. And they're feeling Scorpio, the Hierophant, how they're seeing you, 9 of Cups. Action they plan on taking, 5 of Cups in reverse. All right, so in this person's feelings, the Hierophant. So this is someone that may feel the need to share something with you or commit. It's like this is someone that has a lot of faith with you. They may feel like the two of you have similar values. I don't know. This is someone that is thinking commitment. They're thinking long-term with you. They feel like the two of you have similar values. They may feel the need to, they may feel like guided towards you, or they feel the need to like give you guidance. Okay, the King of Wands. Oh, okay. The Death in reverse. I love this energy. The High Priestess in reverse. So this is someone that's feeling guided to take initiative and express their desires with you, or it's like they feel the need to like take a more conventional approach to that. Like this is someone that's in a space of wanting to step in, wanting to be there for you, wanting to be proactive in the situation. Like they're very action oriented associated with you. This person doesn't want to mess around with you. They don't want things to end, or they don't want to lose you. Like this is someone that's in a space of they may have felt as though suppressing their desires caused a lack of change, where now they're in a space where they may feel guided to share something with you, or conform to some degree. Even like the Hierophant can be someone that, especially with the King of Wands, it kind of feels like you're dealing with like a firecracker a little bit, or someone that it's like it kind of feels like someone that's conforming to you. Okay, they want to. It's not like oh, it's like they want to. They're very attracted to you. They're very passionate about you. It's like this is someone that wants to have your back, and they may feel that it's like they may feel the need to, and they feel the need to step in because they feel like thus far suppressing their desires kind of caused no change. So it kind of feels like someone that is feeling the need to conform to some degree. It's like they're thinking commitment, they're thinking long term. They're also very attracted to like this objective focus between the two of you. I don't know, maybe they feel like the two of you have like a lot of potential because there's similar values or something of that nature. They're very attracted to you. It's like this person wants to be your right-hand man or your right-hand woman. They may even feel like they need to like mentor you to a degree, like not mentor you as a person, but just kind of guide this relationship. They may feel like they need to be the one to like guide it and take the lead, like to be your rock essentially. Especially if you're dealing with a masculine. If you are the masculine, you could reverse that, okay? So how they're seeing you is the Nine of Cups. So they're seeing you as someone that knows your worth. You're very emotionally independent. They may see you as someone that has obtained some type of wish fulfillment. They see you as someone that has a lot of dreams, desires. They may feel like emotionally you're quite content on your own. Why the Nine of Cups with how they see Scorpio? Ten of Wands in reverse. Strength in reverse. Oh, maybe that's why they feel the need to conform. And the Moon. So Scorpio, this person is seeing you in a space where you're good. You're good on your own. You're fine. You're emotionally fine. You're secure. Like they may feel like you kind of let go of the burden of this whole connection because of something that created some level of fear or anger or frustration that made you start to hesitate or become aware of like they may feel like you're in a space of looking at them as someone that why would I risk that much? I'm good on my own, something like that. They may feel like you look at them as a fake friend as well, or something like that, or you have fears associated with not being expressed, what's not being said, what's not being made known. And they may feel like you took it upon yourself to kind of do something yourself even, or get what you want yourself, even if it's a relationship. Maybe you wanted something, right? You wanted to go to the spa and you've been asking them forever to go to the spa or something like that. And they may feel like you granted your own wish essentially. Okay? Something like that. It's like they see you as someone that's obtained some level of emotional security, independence, or there's a wish granted for you. And they may feel like you've kind of offloaded any responsibility or added responsibility because it's like you're good on your own, or I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. So maybe that's why this person feels like they have to conform because you're good, or you seem to have obtained something on your own. I don't know, maybe this person felt like they had some type of power because you needed them, or they felt like you needed them. But in the same sense, Scorpio, they do still see you as someone that is not seeing your blind spot. Like, yes, there's some type of emotional wish granted for you, but they may also feel like there's something not yet concluded. For some of you, because it kind of feels like this person is wanting to like direct something here, like this person wants to take control. And they feel like there's something in your life that even though Scorpio, they're seeing you like, okay, I get you're emotionally independent. I get you don't need no man. I get this, I get that, I get that. You don't need a woman, whatever. I get it. They're still in a space of feeling, but yet Scorpio, they're telling you, yet Scorpio, if you're so content, why are you not seeing that blind spot? Or why is this not concluded? Or why are you still confused about where that stands in your life, where that stands? It's like they're seeing you as someone that is very emotionally independent, and that's clear. But they also feel like your own fears of being inadequate, or your own fears, or not sure if you have the strength to do something, creates an element of plateau for you in some aspect of your life where you choose to offload that as a responsibility because like, I'm good, I don't need that. So this person may feel the need to conform, to kind of step in and like help you with your blind spot is what I'm getting with that. Because it's like they're seeing you as very emotionally independent, but almost like not too confident. But despite something being all right with you, they still feel like the only reason you're not putting in the work in that aspect, or not trying for this job, or not following through with that goal or something like that, is because you just don't want to put in the work. It's almost like this person feels like you may be overly content. Okay? Where this person feels like they're your missing piece, or they could be your missing piece, because it's like this person wants to help or lead something here. They feel like you're over here sitting like a pretty little princess, Scorpio. Why would I do that? It's too much work. I don't want to do that. I'm good on my own. I'm good. But it's like they feel like you're just not acknowledging your own fears associated with your blind spot or the unknown element for you. So this person kind of wants to like they kind of want to like test the waters a little bit. Like they want to express their desires. It's like they want to take control. They feel the need to conform to it, to a situation, despite the lack of change, because it's kind of like they're wanting to be like a source of motivation for you, or not even a source of motivation, because they feel like they have something to offer here too. It's like they're trying to get you to see the bigger picture. Okay. Now, action this person plans on taking. 5 of Cups in reverse. Tell me what the 5 of Cups in reverse. 5 of Cups in reverse can be someone that's, you know, trying to avoid losing you. They're also trying to avoid being petty. Okay. They may be emotionally disconnected a little bit. But that's because there's aspects here where they feel like they don't have control, with the Page of Pentacles, Emperor in reverse. So this is someone that is seizing an opportunity, Scorpio, to fix something, or to learn about something that is frustrating you, or learn about something that is intimidating you, or something like that. Like this is someone that's approaching you with the desire to learn. They're authentically trying to avoid losing you, and this is their intent in this action. They're authentically trying to avoid losing you, or avoid having you being petty about something too, or avoid having, or they're avoiding being petty if there was some type of mishap between the two of you. It's like this is someone that is approaching you with a desire to learn, because they're a little bit scattered, lacking direction in your plan. It's like they're approaching you, Scorpio, like, what's your plan? What's your plan? Okay, you say you want me, or you say this, or you say that, or you say you're good on your own. So what's your plan? Like, this is someone that is in a space. I'm not saying they're being an asshole, like it just sounded. It's like they're in a space of like wanting to learn what it is you're needing, or what has you feeling intimidated, or what has you feeling powerless, you know, what, something like that. Like they want to learn. What is your insecurities? Is it finances? Like, what's the issue? Like, why? If it's a relationship, it's someone that feels like things aren't really moving forward, and is someone that is trying to move things forward by having some type of conversation. Like, where do you see us in 5 years? Like, am I part of your future? Because there could be aspects with this person where they do feel somewhat intimidated, but it's because they're aware that they need to learn something, or they need to obtain some type of information, something like that. And I feel like this person is trying to learn where something is going. Where are we going? It's like they're trying to step in. King of Cups in reverse. To be quite frank, they may have an insensitive approach to this conversation in itself. And it's because they feel like you don't really care. Okay? This person feels like you don't really care, or they feel like you're someone that has the ability to kind of, like, they're not seeing you as very soft. They're not seeing you as the soft type. And I feel like this person's having a hard time having empathy for something that isn't moving forward, either between the two of you or something in your life. And this is someone that is trying to learn, like, what's the problem? Like, what can I do to help? Something like that. Because they're authentically trying to avoid losing you. Again, it kind of feels like a conversation like, do you even see me in your future? Is that type of energy. They could be seeking closure for some of you. Or they're wanting closure. It's like they want to know where they stand. So they may feel like they have to conform because suppressing their own desires or hidden knowledge about something created a lack of change. With judgment. It's like, okay. So what is Scorpio's feelings for this person? Seven of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Star. You still hold hope with this person. You understand the value of this person, but you're suppressing your own truth on the situation because you don't really know. You may be waiting on closure, or you feel like you're lacking closure. Like you're suppressing your own thoughts on the situation. You're holding hope. You're holding space for this person, or you have hope with this person. You're waiting on a return, or you're waiting on this person to recognize your value. You're waiting on this person to recognize your value. You do have hope with them though, Ace of Cups. There is love here, but you're keeping all your thoughts to yourself. And plus you're not really sure how to talk to this person if it's a newer energy, or you're not sure if you made the right decision. Like if you chose to end things with this person, there's this unsureness, like, did I make the right decision? And it's like, well, I'll wait and see. If they recognize my value or do something, then maybe we'll renew it. It's like there is a desire to renew something. So you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Cancer, Aries, strong Cancer, also Aquarius. All right. Let me just get a little bit scratch. Okay. Oh, this chair. I used to love it, but now I feel like I hate it. It's pushed me up too much. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? What is Sagittarius' person's feelings? Let's get Nicole, Sarah, Bell, Sierra, Anthony. What is Sagittarius' person's feelings for the Sagittarius? One more. What is Sagittarius' person's feelings for the Sagittarius? 3 shuffles. Okay, 8 of Pentacles and their feelings, how they're seeing you, the Death in reverse. Action they plan on taking, the Queen of Swords. All right, so in this person's feelings, Sagittarius, 8 of Pentacles, they're wanting to work on this. They're wanting to invest into this. They're feeling very motivated to work on this, in fact, or they're feeling very motivated to invest into this. Why the 8 of Pentacles? King of Cups in reverse, the Justice. One more for this person's feelings, and the 9 of Wands. So this person is just really open to being fair, is what this feels like. Like this is someone that there is hurt feelings, don't get me wrong, or there's something that this person isn't expressing. But it's like it's like this is someone that doesn't want to give up. There is some boundaries established though. Like there's some type of cause and effect moment that has this person feeling the need to establish some type of boundary in a situation. But this is someone that's motivated to work on this. If you're not in a relationship with this person, this is someone that is feeling the need to like put in the work, essentially. Like, and why? Because they're open to being fair. Like, this is someone that is open to being honest. They're open to being honest about their hurt feelings or what has them closed off or what has them unavailable. Like, this is someone that's in a space of being very qualified to give you some type of truth or be fair. Like, this is someone that's trying to be fair, like being very honest about what has them bothered. You know, maybe that's why they're motivated, because maybe the two of you had some type of discussion already, or there's some type of cause and effect moment that makes this person realize, Sagittarius, that, okay, I'm open to putting in work because there's something that's equal. Like, this is someone that's motivated to put in work because there's something equal, like the connection is equal, or you both are equally being honest with one another. There's something very much equal between the two of you where it has them motivated to invest into it, because it's like, okay, I'm being honest, Sagittarius is being honest. It's like that type of energy is how they're feeling. Like, this is something worth investing into because they feel like there's like things have come into balance. They do have some type of boundary here though. They may be seeing you as someone that's their type as well, or they're seeing you as someone that is qualified to be with them, whatever that means, or you're they may be seeing you as someone that's worth the investment, or you're just their type, whatever that means. Maybe they're into like cheerleaders, okay, and you're a cheerleader. It's like you're their type, because there could be something about you that is making this person open to being fair. Okay. So yeah, this is someone that's motivated to work on this, literally. Like, they're wanting to work on this because something is coming into balance, or something is equal, or they're finding out something is equal. This could be like someone a blast from the past type of energy where there's equal hurt feelings even. Okay, where even if this person has boundaries up, they feel like something is fair now. Something like that. I don't know how they're viewing you. Death in reverse. Death in reverse, making slow changes, you know, or I don't know, death in reverse can be like slow changes or a lack of change. I don't know. Why the death in reverse? The Eight of Cups. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Swords. Well, for some of you, Sagittarius, you've walked away from something. Point blank period. You've walked away from some type of superficial shit, or you walked away from a relationship, something like that. You may have walked away from something, or they're seeing you actively make slow changes. They see you as someone that's walked away from something, or you've broke through the silence with some type of decision, or you made some type of final decision associated with the situation. I don't know, it kind of feels like this person is seeing you actively make slow changes. Even if it's not walking away from a relationship, it's walking away from superficial shit. Like, for example, if this was a long-term relationship, maybe there was a lot of, you know, arguing around money or superficial shit or something like that. And they may feel like you're making decisions, or you're breaking through. It's like you're in a clear mind in regards to what's important to you. Like, you're making slow changes here. Or if you're not in a relationship with this person, they're seeing you as someone that is actively trying to make changes. Like, they're watching you like change. And even if it's slow changes, they feel like you have a better frame of mind or thought in regards to what's important to you. And you're actively walking away from what's not serving you, or you're walking away from, even if you presented yourself as someone that you wasn't, they're actively seeing you as someone that is living more in truth, whatever that is for you, or being of truth, something like that. So I don't know, this person is seeing you, and maybe that's why they're in a space of kind of being open to suppress their own hurt feelings and be fair, because it's like they're seeing you try. So now they're in a space of like feeling motivated to also try. Okay, whatever that means for you. Like, I don't know, maybe for some of you, this person wasn't willing to invest because you were in another relationship, or you were being someone you wasn't, or something like that. And now they're seeing you as someone that's authentically trying to make changes. Therefore, it's giving them the motivation to all do the same or to just be more fair. Okay, because yeah, even on a personal level, they just see you as someone that's living more in truth or of your integrity, whatever that means for you, making final decisions, having a better mental, being able to understand like what's important to you and what's not, being very clear on that. For some of you, this change was forced on you, which could be why the death in reverse can be like mild resistance or like not really happy about it kind of thing. For some of you, they may feel like there was a change forced on you. You know, this could be a layoff or a collapse of something, like something could have collapsed, like money could have collapsed, or something that you may have felt like you could have relied on collapse. And they may feel like it has you feeling, you know, like this could be a change that's being brought on you in a way that you didn't like. So it's like they're trying to be fair. Something could be collapsing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. But it's like you're also, it's like you're no longer faking it anymore. The 8 of Cups can be like no longer faking it anymore. And it's because of something collapsing, or you're just fed up with superficial shit, even from yourself, or maybe you're a relationship, something like that. So it's like, so there's something that's kind of like being brought on you where it's like you're more clear on what's worth your time, something like that. It does feel like a collapse or something. I don't know. Let's see. Action. This person plans on taking the Queen of Swords. Again, fairness. It's like this is someone that is being fair, being very honest with you, maybe giving you some type of advice. The 8 of Wands. Knight of Cups in reverse. 2 of Swords in reverse. So 5 of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, this is someone that is being very fair with you. They may be offering you some type of advice because of something that's happening really quickly that has you either in and out emotionally or lacking inspiration in a situation. So this is someone that may be, because they may feel like you're going through a rough time, either health-wise, or a situation that has you feeling out in the cold, or a situation that has you dealing with some type of scarcity financially or health-wise, something like that. And this person may be in a space of trying to inspire progress because they're seeing you as someone that may be a little bit emotional, or you're lacking inspiration yourself. Now, the 2 of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords, that is someone that is, they're going to tell you how it is. That can be like tough love energy, because the 2 of Swords in reverse can be pessimistic a little bit, and the Queen of Swords because they feel like they're seeing it clearly. So this person is in a space of feeling like, okay, they're seeing some type of hardship you're going through, whether, even if you're not in a relationship, it's like they're seeing you going through some type of hardship, either financially, health-wise, or you were left out in the cold, something like that. And it's like this is someone that sees you actively being quite moody, or you're lacking inspiration, and this is someone that is trying to give advice to inspire some type of progress or action-oriented type of movement. But again, it is a bit of a tough love approach, like an honest approach, like this is someone that's being very honest with you. It kind of feels like tough love a little bit. I mean, give me more on that. Again, with the 5 of Pentacles, there's some type of hardship going on. This person is trying to help you through a dark time. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor. So this is someone that is being a dependable source, or someone that you can rely on in a dark time, okay? Like this is someone, but they're also in a space of potentially lacking tolerance. Like this is someone that is open to be fair with you, or they're open to communicate with you as long as you're willing to acknowledge the shit, okay? Now, as far as what the shit is, I don't know. It could be in regards to a masculine in your life. Like for some of you, this is someone that is being very open with you when it comes to someone, a masculine in your life that is giving you a hard time, or for some of you, this person feels like they have the power or ability to help you or aid in some type of hardship, financially, health-wise, or something. Like they may feel like maybe they're your boss and they can literally give you more hours, or they have the ability to help you like literally through some type of hardship. Like this person feels like they have some type of control or ability to help you through something. But it's kind of like giving you an ultimatum a little bit. Like even like maybe if you're homeless with the Five of Pentacles or something, like this is someone that's saying, hey, you can stay at my place. But it's like they're also like asserting like boundaries there, or they're saying, but you can't be drinking, or you can't, or something needs to go. Like some of you, you're dealing with a very serious male that is saying like, I can help you with this, but you need to fucking cut that X off, because this is the last time they're gonna hurt you. It's that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. It's a very serious approach where they're helping you, but they're also not tolerating certain shit. Okay? But, so I don't know, you're dealing with a very serious, fair, someone of integrity type of person. They're trying to help you. They're trying to be fair through some type of dark time you're going through. But let's see, what is Sagittarius's feelings for this person? King of Wands and Five of Wands in reverse. So some of you see this person as the solution to your problems, like legitimately, okay? Because you do have a lot of attraction to this person. You may even be attracted to this, like you may, I'm not saying you just want this person because you see them as having a solution for you, but there's something about this person that makes your life make sense. Okay? Sorry. Just give me one more. King of Swords in reverse. Well, I feel like you're feeling oppressed because you don't want to cause conflict. I feel like you're open to clear the air with this person. You're open to solution. You're very attracted to this person. You're very passionate toward this person, but you also feel like they're very hard to talk to. You may see this as someone that doesn't really, you may feel like they're, like you may already know this about this person. Like you may feel like they're very hard to talk to because it's like, they're very to the point, something like that. Just give me one more with the Six of Wands. So you like the way this person makes you feel. It's like you feel like this person recognizes you or appreciates you, or you feel seen in the workplace, something like that. It's like you like the way this person makes you feel. And some of you are attracted to the solution that this person can bring into your life. Like some of you know this person is being hard on you about something, but you also know that they can help you with the solution. It's like you're open to clear the air with this person. I don't know, you like this person. You like this person, but you find them hard to talk to, and that's oppressive. So I feel like you kind of are attracted to that aspect of this person. Like maybe you like that this person is like tough love. Opposites attract often. Sagittarius can sometimes be like happy-go-lucky, you know what I'm saying? Hippie vibes. I love Sagittarius energy. I have a Sagittarius moon, okay? But sometimes Sagittarius don't give a lot of fucks, and it may make you attracted to someone that is giving you a more tough love type of approach because it's like directing your fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You are attracted to this person. So I don't know. But you could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra or Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. So you had a hard day. Hold on, guys. I need to smoke. The reads are pretty decent tonight, though. Yeah, opposites attract sometimes. Like it's absolutely May. Yeah. There's many ways to be obedient. I hate the word obedient. It's so dumb. I really don't like that word because I think you're naturally going to be loyal to someone that deserves it. You know what I'm saying? You're naturally going to be submissive to someone that deserves it. Obedient sounds dumb. I don't like it. It's weird. Like obedience feels like it's like you're being directed. Like I think you just know when you get to know your person, you know what they like, you know what annoys them, you know what you know how to treat them in the morning, you know. And when you care about that person, you're going to do it. If you don't care about the person, you're not going to give a shit. And then some people want people to be a slave to them, essentially, where they're not really even doing anything or giving anything into the situation, but they still want obedience, and that's dumb. So what is that? What is that? What are you going to get at the end of your life being obedient to someone that doesn't do anything? Like, I think a partnership should be like objective focus. Like you should be focusing on a bigger purpose. And that keeps the both of you in line. So many people get wrapped up with small shit. Small, stupid shit. And I think the worst relationships are the relationships that don't have a bigger purpose, that don't have mutual priorities, that don't mutually care about the kids, that don't mutually care about the family you're creating, that don't have mutual principles, that don't have a bigger purpose that they're bringing to the world. It's lostness. Yeah, exactly, CL. It's like the justice card. It's about your moral compass, integrity, principles, you know, where you're open to make those cuts, things like that. And that, whatever that principle is between the two of you, it needs to be mutual, or you're just chasing each other's tails. You know what I mean? It's not going to go anywhere. And even if that principle is just you want to raise a family, you know what I'm saying? And that's your mutual principle, and you're going to mutually make sacrifices for that. Whatever it is has to be mutual. You're mutually whatever, like, oh, I need to get a new chair. This one keeps pushing me forward. All right, moving forward to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Four shuffles. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Two more. What is Capricorn's person's feelings for the Capricorn? Three shuffles. And their feelings, the Five of Cups, how they're seeing you, the Two of Wands. Actually, they plan on taking Four of Swords in reverse. All right, so in their feelings, Capricorn, Five of Cups, they're definitely missing you or feeling the loss of you. This is someone that's in their feelings about you. Ooh, why the Five of Cups? Why the Five of Cups? They may be feeling left out as well. They may be having regrets. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone that feels like they're being, okay, so this is someone that feels left out in regards to some type of partnership. This is someone that feels like there's an existing partnership. This is someone that feels like there's already a partnership on the table and they feel like they're left out. This is someone that feels left out of a partnership. They do have feelings for you, Capricorn, but they feel like now you have insecurities in regards to partnering with them, either because they were avoiding taking some type of risk. This kind of feels like someone that feels left out because they avoided taking some type of risk. And now there's someone else in the picture, and now they feel, they may feel like you're in a partnership with someone else now because they avoided taking some type of risk, and now they're feeling the loss of you. This is someone that's feeling the loss of you, or they're feeling left out of, they're feeling left out of something. Okay? They're feeling left out of something you got going on. And on top of that, they feel like you're not even willing to be vulnerable with them anymore. Okay? Because they avoided taking some type of risk, either because they got lost in their insecurities or they had a superficial view on something. So now they're in their feels about you, feeling the loss of you. How they're viewing you is a Two of Wands. Tell me about the Two of Wands with how they're viewing. Two of Wands is someone that's like on the fence about their future. They have options potentially. They feel like the ball is in your court too. Maybe you're making forward plans. You're making forward plans with a partner. Why the Two of Wands with how they're viewing Capricorn? They may feel like you're on the fence though. With the Two of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Swords in reverse. So this person may feel like you made a decision to withdraw from a situation you were once emotionally invested into because you've seen it as something that was too much games, or there was too much game playing involved, where now they see you making long-term plans, or you're kind of pondering on your future. They may even feel like there's another partnership you're investing into or you're on the fence about. They may even feel like you're on the fence about traveling or moving abroad, or Because they're seeing you as someone that's actively getting out of your comfort zone, or you're moving on to bigger and better things, essentially, or you're making plans for bigger and better things. And they feel like you're in this space because you made a tough decision to withdraw from something that was causing too much head games or was causing too much bullshit in your life. So whether they were the source of that bullshit, or there was something else you were investing into where now you're in a space of like, I don't even want to involve myself in that, or I don't even want to involve myself in love. I'm making forward plans for bigger and better things. They see you investing into something new because you're sick of the head games and something else that you've withdrawn from. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, they may not really feel like you're taking any action yet, but you've kind of made up your mind when it comes to, okay, I'm ready for something new. So they may feel like you're dating other people, or you're involving yourself with someone new, or you're doing something new. And they feel like the ball is in your court. And they may feel like when it comes to them, you're on the fence about them because you look at them as like there's too many head games, or there's too much. Maybe you see them as too moody, even. I don't know, something like that. There was a tough decision made because of someone being moody, or someone that was too inconsistent, or someone that was being immature about something that caused you to feel the need to withdraw because it was causing too much mental conflict for you, where it's like, you're okay, enough, I'm going to move on to bigger and better things. So action this person plans on taking is the Four of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Four of Swords in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Judgment in reverse. So I feel like this person is going to just ignore you, to be quite honest with you, because they feel like they missed an opportunity, essentially, or they feel like you have bitter emotions toward them. At least this week, this is someone that is ignoring you because they see it as too much work, especially if you have bitter emotions toward them, or because they see it as one-sided for some of you. This is someone that may feel like you've already rejected an offer, or they're seeing the situation as one-sided, where they don't really see an opportunity to resurrect the situation. And they're becoming quite hard on themselves. And if you are involving yourself in other things, now they're in a space of potentially comparing themselves, or, you know, feeling like left out of something you got going on. So they're just ignoring you. What is Capricorn's feelings for this person? The Magician, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You feel the need to be smart about this person's lack of willingness to put in the work. You may feel like this person is like lacks common sense. You don't have faith in the situation either, because you see this as someone that lacks common sense, or they're giving you way too many mixed signals. Like you may feel like they're very confusing, or giving you mixed signals. They're too in and out, or you may feel like even if they say they're interested in you, you feel like that's false, because if you were interested in me, you would put some type of effort in, okay? So you feel the need to be smart and have willpower when it comes to the situation, because you're aware that this person is either a lazy lover, or you're aware that this person doesn't have enough interest, because if they had interest, you would see it. That's your perspective. And you're not about to backtrack or lower yourself or make yourself small for this person. So you're very much manifesting walking away from the situation. Some of you may have lost interest, to be quite honest with you. If there was interest, you may have like straight up lost interest because of the lack of effort in itself. You may feel like this person lacks common sense too when it comes to why you walked away. And that's not attract. It's like it's causing you to lose interest. Okay? But you could be dealing with a Virgo or Gemini. It could be any sign though as far as elements go, or Aries. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go get a bottle of water. I'll be right back. I'm so thirsty. right. All right, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings for the Aquarius? What's my rising sign? My rising sign is Aries. I'm a Sag moon, Aries rising. All right, what do we have for Aquarius? What is Aquarius's person's feelings for the Aquarius? 3 shuffles. And their feelings, Aquarius, we have the 3 of Swords. How they're viewing you, 7 of Cups in reverse. Action they plan on taking, the King of Wands. All right, so in their feelings, 3 of Swords. They're feeling hurt, torn, not sure how to approach what they're thinking, what they're feeling. I don't know. I got to clarify. What's the 3 of Swords? They may be feeling betrayed. You know, I don't know. Why the 3 of Swords? They may be feeling lonely too. Isolated, left out. Why the 3 of Swords? Seven of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. Aw. So this, one more. And the Hangman in reverse. So Aquarius, this is someone that feels torn. Why? Because they understand the value of you, but they feel like you don't care about them, essentially. They feel like you may have walked away with a lack of perspective on them or what really happened or whatever went down between the 2 of you. Like this is someone that feels like you emotionally walked away, and this is someone that is still waiting on something. It's almost like someone that is waiting for someone to open the door of a house that's been abandoned, okay? Like this is someone that misses you, or so I don't really feel, but if there is a betrayal type of feeling, they more so feel betrayed because they feel like you walked away without hearing their side of the story. It's that type of energy, without the right perspective. And it makes them feel like, okay, well, you obviously wasn't that interested then. Okay. So I feel like this is someone that understands the value of you. They want to invest into this, but they feel like they're waiting on someone to answer the door where it's been abandoned for however long. Like that's how they feel, because they feel like you're showing them you just don't care, or they feel like you rather walk away than to hear or understand them or whatever went down. So this person is feeling hurt. They may be missing you, or they're feeling some type of betrayal, but they're also feeling like you don't care. Even if they were to be open about their hurt or their pain or the betrayal or whatever, they feel like you wouldn't care. Okay. Or they feel like you wouldn't want to hear it. Okay. But they do want this. They're losing the faith in the situation. How they're viewing you is the 7 of Cups in reverse. They may feel like you're taking a more realistic approach to your life. Okay. Why the 7 of Cups in reverse? King of Swords in reverse. 6 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Cups. Well, they may feel like there's some type of shattered reality or reality that you've received that has you lacking tolerance for the situation because of some type of transactional relationship or something where you're in a space of like, okay, I've dealt with people like you. I'm not dealing with that anymore. It's like there's some type of like transactional relationship, Aquarius, that like maybe, for example, this person, maybe they were, why does it feel like this person feels as though you're thinking irrationally on something they're feeding into, but it's just they need to do it? It's either their job. I don't know. Maybe they're doing OnlyFans. Okay. And it's like, what do you want me to do? It pays my bills. Like they feel like you have received some type of reality that you're being quite judgmental on. Okay. Or some type of reality of their generosity or something that they're feeding into. For some of you, this person feels like you're thinking irrationally on their generosity too, where you may be limiting yourself when it comes to your options, but they feel like it's because you're trying to take a realistic approach or something of that nature. On a personal, so yeah, when it comes to them, they may feel like you think irrationally on them, or you're quite dictatorial, or you're quite harsh toward them because of something they're feeding into simply to avoid being homeless or broke or whatever. Okay. And they may feel like you don't care to know the backstory, or you don't care to know, they may feel like you just don't care. Okay. On a personal level, they may feel like you're taking a more realistic approach when it comes to means of making money or something of that nature. They may feel like being very realistic. Okay, being realistic. On a personal level, I feel like this person just sees you as someone that's limiting your options. You're being very realistic. You're kind of refining your focus to things that are providing you some type of substance in the moment. It's like they may feel like you're more focused on like making money right now or something like that. I don't know, they're seeing you as someone that's limiting yourself. For some of you, they may feel like you're limiting yourself because of your one-track mind associated with making money. There's something about money, or there's something about this person may feel like you're limiting yourself because you're trying to be fair. Six Pentacles is like a lower scale of the Justice card, which is why he's holding this scale. It's like you're trying to be fair, but in the same sense, you're like, you're like this person may see you as someone that is kind of cranky or feeling oppressed or feeling harsh because of something that is causing you to just get by, essentially. But in the same sense, they feel like you're limiting yourself, and now you're kind of like harsh, or you lack tolerance for, I don't know, this person feels like you lack tolerance, or you're having a hard time applying your knowledge in a way that would be more lucrative, something like that. Because you're trying to take the realistic approach. I mean, even if this is in relation to your love relationships or relationships in general, they feel like you have a very realistic or refined approach where you're having a hard time feeding into anything. It's almost like they're seeing you as someone that's very like intentional with your relationships, which I think personally is a good thing. But they feel like something about that energy makes you limit your options to some extent or something like that. I don't know how to explain that energy. Like, I don't know, maybe they feel like you're limiting them because you're thinking irrationally on some type of like transactional thing or something about a host. Or for some of you, they feel like you're limiting them because you feel like they just want you for a place to stay, for something like that. I don't know, they feel like you're being a bit of a pessimist. They feel like you're being like overly like limiting. So I don't know what to tell you. They feel like you're limiting yourself. I don't even know where to take that. It's kind of boring. Okay. And when it comes to them, yeah, they feel like there's a small mind thinking in regards to something that's going on with them. And they feel like you don't care to understand. I don't know, like maybe they're paying for a personal trainer, for example, and they feel like you're thinking irrationally about it. Like they're going to try to hook up with the personal trainer. I don't know, but they feel like you're limiting their opportunities, or you're limiting yourself with them or within a situation because you're thinking irrationally on transactional relationships, where it could just be, okay, there's mutual value there to some degree, because they feel like you have a hard time being vulnerable. Maybe that's what it is, because they do see you as someone that's being very intentional with your relationships, or you're someone that tends to be that way. So therefore it has you thinking irrationally on their need for a transactional relationship, or their need for a transactional relationship with you. Maybe something like that. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Now, action this person plans on taking. King of Wands. King of Wands. Okay. Sure. That can be opposing, or that can be someone that's like trying to be a little bit more proactive when it comes to their action. The Ace of Cups. Okay. So this is someone that's taking action. They are taking action. Why? Because they love you and they feel like you're being, they may feel like they have to go to the extremes. 10 of Wands. It's like they feel like they really have to put in all the work. They feel like they have to put in all the work. Okay. 10 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is someone that is going to the extremes associated with making some type of large purchase. So I don't know if you were thinking irrationally about some type of purchase. I don't know. Maybe this is someone that is making a purchase, or they're helping, or they're spending some type of money on you, or they're spending some type of money because they may feel like you thought irrationally about that. I don't know, because for some of you, this person was thinking irrationally on, they feel like you were thinking irrationally on maybe even being generous or some type of transactional relationship. And they're in a space of going to the extremes or being proactive when it comes to helping you, associated with making some type of large purchase, because they feel like they have the ability to do so. So this is someone that is essentially showing you an element of loyalty to you through action. Why? Because they do love you and they care about you, but they also feel burdened with your desire to separate yourself or remain separate. And there's something about finances. I don't know, maybe they feel like you have insecurities around receiving generosity, or they feel like you have insecurities about something. So this is someone that is putting in the work to be able to make some type of large purchase. And it is because they love you, or there's emotion here. 9 of Pentacles can talk about large purchases, or providing an element of security. If this is a long-term relationship, this is someone that is like paying for a security system because they feel like you're thinking irrationally on something. Okay. So this person is trying to provide you something that's going to provide you some sense of security and peace of mind associated with money, or whether they truly care about you or not. Okay. So this is someone that is trying to be helpful. The King of Wands tends to be helpful. It's a helpful man, someone that's stepping in to take action on something in a innovative way. So this is someone that's being innovative to provide you with something that's going to give you some type of security, even within your work. I don't know, maybe you needed something for your work. I don't know, but they're making some type of large purchase, and they seem to be like really trying hard. Like this is someone that's trying really hard to either work extra hours, something of that nature, to give you some type of security, or to even be single. I don't know, maybe for those for those of you that were thinking irrationally, or they see you thinking rationally on whether they were just like, maybe they were still living with their ex, for example. Okay. And even though it was just like a roommate type of situation, and that's what it really was for them, they felt like you were thinking irrationally on that. So they're putting in the work to be single, and they're going to the extremes for that. Something like that. Okay. So because this person really does love you. And there's something that you may have expressed or something of that nature that is causing this person to really take responsibility or put in the work to some degree to give you some type of security about whether they're single or not, or something to do with like literal security of finances or something. So they're being very proactive. What is Aquarius's feelings for this person? Page of Cups in reverse. So you may be feeling like this person's a bit of a seducer with Tower in reverse. You may feel like this person broke a promise with you. 9 of Wands. So I feel like you don't want to give up on this person, but you definitely feel the need to kind of set some type of boundary because there's some type of ongoing battle with this person, either breaking a promise with you or breaking promises, or there's something about this person that makes you feel like they're promiscuous or immature. One more on Aquarius's feelings for this person. With the Empress. If they have been trying to support you, you feel like it's just their plan to seduce you. The Page of Cups in reverse can be someone seducing or being promiscuous or being immature or not really taking something seriously, being vindictive. So if there has been elements of support in the situation, you feel like it's like just to seduce you or something like that. Or to avoid a disaster associated with them being promiscuous. I don't know. I feel like there's wounds here, though, with the 9 of Wands for you because you ultimately want this person's support or you want growth in the situation, but you have trust issues. You have trust issues, essentially, in regards to this person's intentions. So you're trying to avoid a disaster. Oh, you don't trust this person. Why the Page of Cups in reverse? The Emperor in reverse. Because you feel like this person somehow seemingly provides you so much support, but yet they come off like they have no control in the situation. And it makes you feel like confused by that, like very perplexed. Like, what? If you have the ability to support me and do something, but yet you're not taking control in this aspect. I don't know, something like that. I'm going to get off it, okay? But you want growth here, but there's like an ongoing battle in regards to this person's support versus how they can be there for you in a real way. And it makes you feel like they're just seducing you or it's a trap or something. You could be dealing with, we have Pisces, Virgo, Aries, and Taurus. Or Scorpio. Could be any sign as far as elements go. All right. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? 4 shuffles. What is Pisces person's feelings in regards to the Pisces? 2 more. What is Pisces person's feelings in regards to the Pisces, universe, spirits, and guides? 3 shuffles. Eight of Wands in reverse just showed its face. So they may feel blocked or they feel like you're distancing yourself from them. I don't know, that could be a side note. In their feelings, we have the Emperor. How they're seeing you, Pisces, 7 of Swords. Didn't we have this talk yesterday? Actually, I plan on taking the Devil. Lord have mercy. So yeah, in this person's feelings, Pisces, we have the Emperor. So this is someone that is trying to control their emotions. They may feel like they have some type of power here in the situation or control in the situation. But the Emperor is someone that is not... They may be feeling like... they have the ability to control, like they have the power. Like this person may feel like they have the power, whatever that means. I mean, why the Emperor? Why the Emperor for this person's feelings? With the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Sun, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that may be feeling... This is someone that feels quite clear, Pisces, why things aren't moving very quickly, or why you're choosing to distance yourself, or why you block them, or why there's some type of like, there's a lack of progress, or there's something kind of halted. And this is someone that feels like they're seeing that very clearly. Whatever is causing things to be halted, they feel like they're seeing that very clearly. So like this is someone that, let's see at the bottom, the Hermit. Four of Pentacles. For some of you, this is someone that feels like you're holding on to something from the past, okay? Or you're in a space of playing it safe. Because I feel like this is someone that has optimism. Even if nothing is moving forward, they still hold optimism because they're not overly stressed about why things aren't moving forward because they feel like they know. Like for some of you, like for example, if you're not talking to them, they may see you as someone that's straight up lying to them about something. But in the same sense, they may feel like you're doing it out of pure strategy or trying to play your cards right. It's almost like someone that isn't overly worried that you're not moving things forward because they may feel, honestly, with the Emperor, they may be just a grown person. Like they may be mature or they lived life, like they get it. And even if there's aspects you're not really being honest with them about, they're also feeling quite clear that like something isn't ready yet. Like something isn't ready to move forward yet. Like this is someone that's trying to be responsible, that Pisces is not ready. Even if Pisces isn't willing to be honest with me about that, Pisces is not ready. Okay, so they feel like they have the ability to control themselves in a period where you're not ready, or at least they feel that way. And they may feel like you're choosing to block them or distance yourself or slow down communication or not respond to communication, something like that. But ultimately they're like, okay, it's like they feel quite confident that you're just not ready, or there's things going on that you're scrambling to deal with, or it's like they're trying to take the mature approach to something that has you not ready. You know, maybe even a delay. For some of you, this is someone that's like, maybe the two of you had plans and you delayed something, and it's like they're being mature about it, okay? I don't know, I kind of feel like you're dealing with someone like you can't really fool them. Like they see it very clearly. You can't really manipulate this person or get in their head, or it's like this is someone that sees it very clearly, but they're kind of coming to the conclusion, okay, it's like, okay, put it back in the oven. It's not ready. Pisces is not ready. They need to go back. Okay. How they're viewing you is a Seven of Swords. So yeah, they do feel like you're being a little sneaky. Okay. Maybe underhanded or being strategic. I mean, why the Seven of Swords with the Hermit? You guys had that energy yesterday too. Sneaky. Why the Seven of Swords? The Hermit, Page of Cups, and the King of Cups in reverse. So Pisces, if this is a past person, this person may feel like you're being a bit underhanded in regards to emotions that you're omitting from them directly. They may feel like there's things you're expressing about hurt feelings, or there's a lot of indirect communication about hurt feelings. And they may feel like you're trying to be smart, really. But essentially, this person feels like, okay, Pisces wouldn't be in a mood about this if they dealt with this, that, or the third. Okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. So for some of you, this is someone that feels like you're emotional about something, or you're bitter about something. You may be making underhanded comments, or you're being strategic when it comes to indirectly communicating hurt feelings, even if you chose to go your own way. But they may feel, Pisces, like they may be seeing you as someone that is ultimately having a hard time grounding your own emotions. Okay, so things are a little bit scattered, and they may feel like you wouldn't even be in your emotions about this if something was dealt with, or there was some type of truth. Okay, so they may feel like you wouldn't even be bothered by this if you would just be honest. So they're taking the approach of like, okay, Pisces isn't ready to be honest. Okay, Pisces is going to indirectly communicate with me. Pisces isn't ready to be honest, apparently, something like that. Now, they are seeing you as someone that has like an innocent approach to life, but they may feel like you're having a hard time grounding your emotions, your own desires, you know, or you're having a hard time grounding yourself when it comes to what you're giving your full support to emotionally. And in the process of that, Pisces, they may feel like you're making underhanded comments, or you're trying to get away with something, or you're trying to have your cake and eat it too, or you're trying to be sneaky, something like that, because you're having a hard time giving your full support to something that truly has your heart, because you're omitting something. Essentially, it's like they may feel like you're omitting something, and they feel like you wouldn't even be this bothered by something if you were just honest with yourself, or honest with them, or if you took a new approach to how to deal with this. Because the Seven of Swords upright has a tendency to take the same approach to deal with things that they're trying to get away with, right? The Seven of Swords in reverse would be someone that's recognizing, okay, I need to take a new approach, okay, or a more realistic approach. This person may feel like you're taking the same approach to something that is causing you to inevitably be left unfed emotionally, and now you're trying to take it out on them, but they don't feel like it's their problem. They feel like there's something else going on. Or this person is just seeing you as someone that may be lying about something, and this person is trying to take the mature approach in regards to whatever that is. Like, they see something clearly, even if you're not directly communicating it. So I don't know, this person feels like you're having a hard time taking a real approach to something in your life, and it has you blocked emotionally or blocked creativity. For some of you, this person is just seeing you as someone that is blocked creatively. Like, if you're an artist or something, they're seeing you as someone that may be becoming a little bit bitter or underhanded, or maybe a little bit of a hater. But in reality, they're seeing you as someone that has something to offer, but you're choosing to not give it your full support. Okay. So on a personal level, they may see you as someone that has some type of creative gift or ability, but you've become a hater a little bit because you're having a hard time grounding yourself in your own creativity or something you're wanting to give your full support in. Okay. So now they do see you as someone that's cute. Okay. That's like the energy. Like, even if you are lying, or even if you are frustrated, I feel like they kind of feel like they can see right through it all. Like, they know exactly why you're in that space. And they do see you as someone that's cute and may even have innocent intentions, but they're looking at you like, until you deal with that a different way, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep happening like that. I don't know. Action this person plans on taking, we do have the Devil. So there is some type of temptation. I mean, why the Devil? For action this person plans on taking. Why the Devil? Ooh. Queen of Cups in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is like, ooh, what is going on? Five of Swords. There's some type of temptation arising because of some type of insensitive approach. There's some type of like bullshit going on. For some of you, this is someone that's feeling oppressed, or they're feeling tempted to stand up to you or to invest into the bullshit because they feel like you're, for some of you Pisces, I mean, reverse if you want, but this is someone that is like, wait a minute. Like, this is someone that was trying to be calm, cool, and collected, responsible, fair. They feel like, okay, I see something clearly. Now they're in a space of like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, there's something tempting this person, and it's associated with a lack of empathy, insensitivity, someone that is being very selfish, someone that is playing games. So this kind of feels like a masculine energy, Pisces, that feels like you're playing games with them, or something that is making them feel like, okay. First, I thought Pisces was like, okay, trying to be strategic, trying to like whatever. Now it's becoming a bit self-interested, something like that. Like, They may feel, Pisces, if you have a history with this person, they may feel like you're throwing their insecurities in their face, and that's creating some conflict. Or they may feel like there's something about that, because they feel like they're receiving a lack of empathy for, or they feel like there's some type of like insensitivity happening in regards to their insecurities, or in regards to something that's causing them a lot of mental conflict. Like for some of you Pisces, this person may feel like you're trying to get them to push their boundary, and they may feel like you're trying to like poke at them. Like for example, if they're not giving into a situation, they may feel like you're poking at them, like pushing it. This is someone that feels like you're pushing it, and it is causing this person to give me a little bit more specifically on the devil, because that's why they're in the energy with the Two of Swords. See, this kind of feels like something that's went stale. Two of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. This is someone that is tempted to indulge in the bullshit. Like, this is someone that's intentionally, like, tempted to bitch about something, essentially, or tempted to indulge in the drama, or tempted to, like, that's not a cute way either. That's someone that's angry. And there's some type of temptation here to ignore their better half of their decision-making, something of that nature, because of some type of indulgent behavior, either with a third party, or maybe they see you out partying with other people, or other guys, or they see you indulging into some type of rumors or gossip or negativity, something like that. Like there's something that's being indulged into that has this person angry. And it kind of feels like this person feels like this person feels like you're trying to push it. Like there's this extremism in trying to get your way on something. For some of you, if it's a newer energy, this is someone that may feel like you told them that they were the only one or something, and then they find out that's not true. Like something like that. Like something is making this person feel like you have zero empathy. And it is creating this temptation here to like stand up for themselves. I also feel like this person is feeling jealous, some jealousy of a third party energy, but they also know, that they're being manipulated, if that makes sense. Like they know, there's this like mental understanding that, okay, this is not good for me. Or I know Pisces is trying to make me jealous, or I know even if Pisces wasn't trying to make me jealous, this is not good for me. It's like this knowing that this is not good for me. But there is jealousy being triggered here, and they may lash out a little bit. Like they may indulge into like saying something. I don't know. So this is someone that is showing no, like they feel hurt, okay, is what this feels like. It's associated with a third party energy or some type of indulgent energy, or pushing it when it comes to their insecurities or something that they've expressed to you in confidence, something like that. What is Pisces? So I don't know. I feel like this person may potentially subject themselves to temptation of, getting mad. It kind of feels like they're subjecting themselves to behavior that they feel is beneath them. Okay? But just because they're triggered. Okay? This is someone that's triggered, or they're angry. What is Pisces' feelings for this person? Kind of feels like you're dealing with a serious individual, Pisces, that they don't want to be wrapped up into whatever's going on. But they are. There's feelings developed whether they want it to or not. And they don't like it because they feel like you're playing them with it. But let's see, what is Pisces' feelings when it comes to this person? Empress, Death in reverse. So you may feel like you don't want to lose this person. You are fucking head over heels for this person, Pisces. You are head over heels by this person or for this person, but you also feel like there's not a whole lot of change happening, and you're inspired to create change, or you're inspired to get attention, or you're inspired to be seen. Some of you are inspired to be seen because you feel like this person is not cooperating or doing what they can, something like that. But I feel like you really do have feelings for this person, and you want growth with this person. And a lot of you guys are trying to be seen by this person. This feels like you're inspired to be seen because you like the way this person makes you feel, or you want this person to see you. I mean, give me more on that Six of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you, you're using social media to be seen. Something like that. Because you feel like this person is presenting themselves as they don't care. I feel like you're trying to trigger them to care. So I don't know. I'm not going to go into the backstory. If I could keep my voice for a minute. I'm not going to go into the backstory, but you want growth with this person, but the lack of change is frustrating you and is causing you to feel inspired to create some type of change by using social media or by trying to make this person jealous or manipulating the situation somehow, some way. So I don't know what to tell you. I feel like I need to pull you advice, Pisces. What is your advice for Pisces? Because I don't know. I feel like you're really doing a number on this person, on this masculine. If you are the masculine, feel free to reverse this. I feel like you're really doing a number on this masculine. What is your advice for Pisces? Any advice for Pisces? Ace of Cups. Six of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you just need to show some type of vulnerability that you have not moved on from this person. Some of you are trying to get someone to come back around because you haven't moved on from them. Some of you need to express some emotion to someone in regards to having a hard time moving on from them. Be open to put in the work. Be open to work on your reputation with this person. Be open to investing into the situation in a serious way. Some of you just need to be expressive emotionally instead of manipulating this person to, like, in potentially a very negative, damaging way. Instead of manipulating them, you may want to just express yourself and be open about, listen, I'm still, like, hung up on you. Okay, and you may have PTSD in doing that because maybe in the past you've dealt with a lot of fuckboys, but I feel like you're dealing with someone that's legit, like, serious, like a more mature type of person, that those games are not going to work, okay? And again, you may have trauma in regards to being vulnerable because you may have dealt with a lot of fuckboys. I don't see this as a fuckboy. I mean, obviously, if you know for sure you're dealing with fuckboys, don't do that, but I feel like you're dealing with someone very serious, mature, okay? And you may need to be open and just say it how it is because I feel like they're open to work on it. I just feel like the games is going to create more destruction. Okay. So you could be dealing with an Aries. We have Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be any sign as far as elements go. Very earthy. Earthy. So I'm not the woman. Fight for competition. That's right. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I hope you guys have a great night. Love yous. Bye.